Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you for tuning into Dark Side of the Kingdom. This is a video game podcast. This is a podcast about people who play video games.
Yep.
Those people are us.
Get 'em.
We happen to be non-industry professionals, regular dudes on mic, talking games, talking about what we've been playing. My name's Dean.
Is this Percy?
This is Ian.
And we are back in studio after a, little bit of a break, guys. There was a little compromise in the release schedule. Just know that we are coming with quality product. We are sorry. We love you. Thank you for being there. What you've been playing, guys? A lot's happened. I think the good news is when we take these little brief hiatuses, we play more games.
Lots of
Yes.
A lot more stuff happens. I don't know about you guys. I've played a lot of stuff.
Let's start with you then.
Excited stuff. Whoa, let's rock the boat. We'll go play. Whoa. I'm gonna toast first. I'll go first, man.
Yeah.
What I've been playing this week, I will start off casually. Played some Zen Pinball for the Vita / PS4.
I saw you play that earlier.
Been playing a lot of Vita. Zen Pinball. Mostly because the other game I've been playing has been really hardcore. I need to get a little bit more, relief back. Great game, man. I think I talked about it a couple months ago, maybe even last season, just on the 360. But what got me downloading it was I want to try it on my Vita. I want pinball on the go. Zen Pinball is a platform. Great stuff. Have you guys played these games? Or
I have. And an option I like on the Vita is you can turn it
I was gonna
sideways.
say, can you play
and
it sideways?
you can use a touchscreen.
Oh, that's
as
genius.
left and right.
And seamlessly,
Yeah.
right
Oh,
away.
wow.
And
Fucking
it's
awesome.
Fucking awesome because
Yes.
on the widescreen, which I do play depending on the board. Some boards, lean one way towards the other. But just great cross-platform. So when I download tables on my Vita, I can play it on my PS4 as well. And that's been kind of dropped about $20. Downloaded a bunch of tables and fucking been playing, man. It's great. Pinball itself, the physics are kind of a little bit more not so realistic. But
Honestly, they're more realistic than other pinball games I've played.
Yeah.
Zen's really good at
And you
this.
can only get so close anyway.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys are really good at what they do.
Yeah,
Though, so.
and the cool thing about that though is when they do kind of break the physics, they'll totally break it so we'll zoom out, the tables will flip upside down, stuff that you really can't do in real life. And as far as tables I've been going, I played a lot of these Marvel tables. Star Wars came out, got the Star Wars package, and just cross-platform. The one thing that I do not like is that the PS4, PS Vita is not cross. I guess
Save?
It's not so much save, but high score list. There's separate high score lists,
Weird.
so it's not so much. But great games, man. I like the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet table
Hell yeah.
specifically.
I still want to get that one.
Fuck, that's probably one of my favorite. Top 3, I played that one. I played the really obscure table, which was really just caught me off guard that they even included it. They had these soccer European League tables, so it's themed. So for each different I don't know the league name in England, but they have their teams represented. Serie A Italian league football. I downloaded Juventus.
Oh, nice.
Great table, man. It's all season based, so you kind of play each game as a different match, and then the approximation of is you kind of work yourself up on the top level. You can score goals, you can do that kind of thing, and just great title, man. Just all across. They have licensing, Portal, Ant-Man, or new tables that just came out.
Yeah.
The
Portal,
Walking Dead, Portal.
Yep.
Wow.
And I downloaded it. It's pretty good, man. It's super
Does
cool.
it do portals? Why?
Yeah.
Oh my! I want to see this.
Super cool. It has that same sense of humor too. I didn't play much Portal 2 because there were some jokes that I didn't get. But
Is it Portal 2 style? Is Wheatley in it?
a little bit of both, because is there any kind of Spanish influence or something in
No,
Portal
it's
2,
Wheatley.
or just other language? Because when you boot up Portal 2, it's some guy talking in Spanish. And it's okay, I don't remember that from Portal, but
No, but
interesting.
Nice.
Either way.
I don't know.
Either way, either way,
way.
good title. I downloaded Street Fighter 2. I did beat Percy's high score. Might want to check that.
All right.
Update
is
it.
it Street Fighter 2 Tampa?
Yep. Yes.
oh,
That's
wow.
one of the few I bought.
Classic
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2 table. I made it a point to beat your score. I did
All right,
beat
you
your score.
fucker.
But-
I'm gonna play this game
Yeah,
now.
dude, great stuff. And then, because on the go, dude, you said it, man. You turn it sideways, and it really just opens up the view, and it's just feels great. Probably the best handheld version of Zen Pinball. I downloaded it on the 3DS. Kind of okay on the iPhones, using your fingers and stuff. Just the presentation of this game is really just top notch. And just great game, man.
Nice.
Zen Pinball. It so much. I got kind of caught up in pinball that on my work break, I talked about it a couple, 20 episodes ago.
Oh, yeah.
Made a stop to the Pinball Hall of Fame again. Just was fucking.
I love
back to
Pinball Hall of Fame.
Fucking.
It's like
great
down the
stuff.
street from your work, so.
Is it close by your guys' work? We might have to kind of.
Dude,
Not at all, but I would
I'll
down
be
to
fucking
go.
out to go with it.
Yeah, so I played some pinballs, and kind of got in the pinball mood. And just real quick, is there it was kind of dead and it was really slow, and I was playing and. Is there a thing as pinball etiquette? Do you guys? Is that,
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Super empty, super plain. I'm playing, having a kind of career game going, and some dude just kind of walks up and just right next to me. It's almost like the urinal thing. It's just I don't want anybody next to me. It's just and he just
Stop looking
totally
at me,
distracted
man.
me, and it's just like I fucking died, and I
Well,
kind of moved again, and then somebody else came right next to me. I'm like, God damn it,
Well, it's
man.
usually like they got to stand behind you at least because
Or-
the way it's built, you can see it because it's going straight down.
Well, not
It's
so
not-
much just watching me, but it's like playing the machine right next to me kind of thing. It's like
Was it a really sweet machine
there's like
next to
100
you, though?
machines next to us. It's a big place, man. Just pick a different fucking
Did you
machine.
ever play the? I forget what the game's called, but we brought it up in the other podcast. It's called like Orbiter or something, and they like it has magnets in it, and the balls like go in like gravitational pulls around stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's not like it's more of a gimmicky table, but it's a really cool looking table when you actually play it. I would rec that. Well, like next time we go, I'll show
man.
you.
We're gonna have
to
fun.
go.
'Cause
What- Well, I didn't know what pinball game you were playing.
Well, one of the games that I was playing that I will say that was probably my favorite there is probably the fucking Shack pinball table, right?
There's a
There's a
shack.
fucking
That's new.
prime 90s era, but the best thing about this table is that it has a
Magic
fucking
Shack, right?
There's a hoop. You can kind of work up a ramp and you can just hit shots. And there's like actually that's probably like one of my favorite things is like maybe sports games because like they have a really good World Cup Soccer '94 version to where you eventually start scoring goals. So pinball, that's a lot of time on pinball. One of the reasons why I kind of got into pinball was because I've been putting so much time into this hardcore RPG that I bought from the PSN sale.
And what is it?
Chrono Trigger. Like Chrono Trigger.
I love Chrono Trigger.
I'm not going to go. I mean, it's kind of almost idiotic to say how good this game is. I mean, we all kind of know this game.
Kinda.
The thing about Chrono Trigger is that I didn't realize how little Chrono Trigger actually played. Like, I was always a little bit too young for it, and I think I was more of like a Link to the Past kind of guy. So I think like the turn-based gameplay always prevented my progress. And I went back a couple years later, tried it on emulation, tried it on ROM, and I got like 2 or 3 hours deep, and I was just kind of stopped. But now, like, dude, I've been playing, and I'm like 15, 16 hours in, getting super far, and wow, dude, Chrono Trigger, fuck, I'm perfectly primed for this right now. This is like the perfect time to play it, and great game, man. Like, how far did you guys get? Like, 'cause it's like beloved game. We all kind of like acknowledge it. Like, do you guys actually play it, or?
I've never beat it.
Yeah.
I got to the point where you get like the cave girl,
Okay.
and I got super lost. I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, like the BC. Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of time travel, and it's one of those old school games where it's really particular to where if you don't talk to the right person, it won't trigger the right cue action. So you can kind of go to the right place, and if you don't talk to the right person in this village at this time period, that point won't be ready to be accessed, I guess.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like artificial things. So you got a lot of backtracking, but story, gameplay, fuck, man, I'm really deep into it, like 16 hours deep. And
Who do you got?
Just really good. So I unlocked the cave girl. I think it's like Liana or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I got like the robot. Basically, pretty much the same bit players. The frog, the robot, and the chick with the
goggles.
the tech girl. So
Yeah.
pretty much my main crew. I'm rocking Chrono. I'm rocking the healer girl, the princess that you meet. I'm embarrassed. I don't remember him.
I don't remember.
Hey man, it's all
And
good.
the frog, aka Glenn. So it's just great
Frog's my
storytelling.
favorite.
Yeah, dude, and just like great. I mean, it's great storytelling. I'm attached to these characters. Specifically, when you first meet the robot, it's kind of like a dead machine. You have to go back. You have to like unlock it, and you turn it on, and then you get to this one part in the it's like in the future, and you're like the robot, and like he finally meets up with his brothers. But since he's with Chrono and the other crew, like he's tainted. So he's like trying to be compassionate with his other robot brothers, and they're just like ripping him apart, destroying them. It's kind of a sad moment, man. It's just like, holy shit, dude, this game, great fucking game. So
Choking you up.
I need to play it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you ever
I
play
bought
it?
it. Growing up,
Yeah.
like all these people just constantly talking about Chrono Trigger.
yeah, and it was an expensive cart back then. Like,
Yeah,
it was
and I
$80.
never-
It's still expensive.
Yeah, I never
Super
got to play
rare.
it really, but I found it on 3DS, not 3DS, but the DS version.
Yeah.
So I picked it up, played like, I don't know, 20 minutes, and haven't looked back yet.
Yeah.
But, I do still want to. It's like every time I get into one of these the old school games, like it's always like in the middle of something crazy big game comes out, and I'm just like more focused on that than something old school.
The worst part of those kind of games is you play it once and then you stop for some other reason. You're like, I'll play it again.
And then you come back.
And then you play it again.
No
and
idea.
then you stop. And then you get to a point where you're like, well, I don't want to do the beginning. Like, you're so sick
Yeah.
of doing it, but you have to because you're just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. I have that problem with RPGs.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to do that with some Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with me, man. 'Cause, like, I played through the fair, I played through something. Something happened, I stopped, and I think it was just I never really found the perfect platform. Like I was playing, like I said, like a ROM hack on like a couple years later. That didn't work, obviously. I played on like the PSX. It was slow loading times. On the Vita, man, it just feels great on the go. The graphics are beautiful, and fuck, man, this game fucking primo, man.
Nice.
Chrono Trigger, not really breaking any new grounds. Chrono Trigger, great game, but fuck. I'm finally playing catch up and playing it, and then like I'll put like 5 or 6 hours into it. Fuck, I need to vent. polar opposite. I'll hop on some pinball, Zen Pinball. So that kind of inspired the Zen Pinball choice. And then just to wrap this up, because I'm kind of going for a long time, I pre-ordered the PS4 controller, 20th anniversary. I decided to cancel it because I was walking around Walmart. I saw it face to face. I made some adult choices. I saw the Wii U Mario Maker bundle. I bought the Wii U Mario Maker bundle. Right?
Nice.
I was like, am I gonna throw away $70 controller on
Is it here?
wants needs? Yeah, I have it.
Oh.
I have it. I've been playing it. I've made some levels.
Oh, we gotta play.
And we gotta play later, guys. Expect
yes.
some new levels coming. Actually, maybe in the meta of this, the data of this episode, you can download the code and download some new. I did upload one level.
Wanna drop it with this episode?
Man, it's really fucking good, man. Like
We
Mario
could totally make a dark side level like
Yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah. So Wii U Mario Maker bundle, $299, comes with Mario Maker, comes with the amiibo. So I got the system for like $220. I was like, fuck.
Totally worth it.
I don't, I'm spending a lot of money. I'm like, I don't need the fucking PS. Because I'm like, as soon as I bought it, I kind of had like buyer's remorse a little bit because new system. I'm not excited for any other game than Mario Maker. I'm literally buying the system for Mario Maker.
Look at you.
And I just did it. Canceled my PS4 controllers. Whatever. But man, this game's so good. Like actually, I did it. I did like the 100 Mario challenge. So basically, when you boot it up, you turn it on. You can either start creating blank canvases, make levels, or they have like a 100 Mario challenge mode, which gives you 100 lives. It'll put you against 16 different user-created maps. And you have 100 lives to beat it, and if you beat it, you get like those mystery mushrooms. So you don't need the amiibos. So you can kind of unlock.
You don't need the amiibo?
You don't need the amiibos.
Oh, thank God.
But it would help if you did, because you could unlock like literally 50, 60, 100 characters. So you have to beat this Mario challenge. Each time you beat it, you get one new guy. Or if you had like 30 amiibos, you can kind of scan them all in. But you don't need them. If you have them, they're good to have. I might just maybe next time we record, I might ask Percy to bring over his amiibo collection.
I'll bring one that's open.
Yeah,
Mega Man.
They don't work unless you open it.
Really?
Yeah, that's how they design it. They make you. It sucks.
Because I was debating it. I don't want to open mine because I have it came with like the Mario 20th anniversary edition Maker amiibo.
I've only opened one.
I haven't
But,
opened any. I only have Mega Man.
Because that doubles.
Yeah. My quick assessment just on the quality control of these levels, though, is that when you do these level challenges, they either fall into two different categories, like a game with a cool gimmick that you'll beat really quick, or just like a troll level was made by some asshole that like
Some asshole.
when you usually play a Mario, it's like there's like a board of people, like Mario's all about exploration. There's multiple ways to beat levels. It's fun gameplay, but sometimes you'll get stuck, and then you'll get to a point to where you're stuck on this level, and it's just so fucking hard for the sake of being hard that you think and there's like literally like one way to beat it. It might be a gimmicky way to beat it, and you'll never know what it is, and you'll just like play it. And I spent like 40 lives on this one level, and it was just like, fuck, man, it was so Castle Rage. Yeah, it was like this Castle Rage level. It was so fucking obnoxious. And then, but it's cool though, because like once you beat it, you can review them, you can write notes.
Yeah. Fuck
Stuff
you.
like that. Just presentation, fucking quality game. Dude, I'm digging it, man.
Wow.
I'm really digging it. So
I'm excited, man. That's awesome.
yeah. You guys have plans on getting it, or?
I think
I'm
I will.
gonna
I'm gonna
eventually.
get it.
Yeah. One thing that kind of bugs me is that, like, I guess this game's been out to the press for a few months now.
Yeah.
So it's like there's already an established, like, the game's been out for 24 hours, and there's like all these people that if you go, you need to search by level, search by creator, search by whatever, and it's just like, come on, man, like all these, it's kind of an unfair start, and like I'm playing all these levels that like these people have obviously unlocked everything in the game already,
Yeah.
and then when you first open the box, like you only like it kind of trickles items.
Yeah.
So for the first day, you only have access to like 8 things. The second day, you have like access to 16. So it's like, fuck, man. It's like I feel a little limited. I kind of wish that they kind of gave me more stuff.
So
to
they
play
could
with.
have done a better way of.
Maybe not. I mean, I kind of understand it in some regards, but maybe if they just released it to everybody at the same time. Like, I feel like there's people out there that had this game for like months and are making like these levels, and it's like, god damn it. Fuck, feel a gyp. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. A little bit of everything. Got a new system. Fuck it, why not?
Look at you.
I'm trying to be a better,
You're all now Wii U owners.
Can't believe him.
yeah.
That's awesome. How did I not even see that when
I
you
was
came
trying
in?
to, yeah, right? It's up and around.
awesome.
You're probably like standing over it. It's like,
Yeah. But yeah.
Hey guys, I don't know if you noticed anything in the room.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, right here. It was, don't worry, it was right next to my prototype of my game that I'm working on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm totally ignoring that.
Hey guys, what's up? Ian, what have you been playing, son?
I've been playing. What the hell?
Thank you,
have
Dean,
I
by
been
the way.
playing? Oh, okay.
Hey, man. Shark Tank.
Yeah, Shark Tank. So, the Mega Man Anniversary Collection came out on PS4. I downloaded that right away. First day it came out, no problem. It's awesome. There's a whole bunch of extra shit in it. Highly recommend it. It's Mega Man though, so I'm not gonna go into detail.
Mega Man.
But like anthology, so there's more than one Mega Man on the
6
disc?
Mega Man. It has art book thing, like you can see the art, and then it has a collection of like all the enemies, and it tells you like their weaknesses, so you can like you can learn a lot. And there's challenge mode.
Wait, you look at that before you play the game?
Yeah, it's all unlocked. Everything's unlocked in the beginning. There's not like unlocking anything, which is cool.
Any like graphic enhancements, anything like new bells and whistles?
Well, yeah, you could do like RTS style screens, like just like screen augments, even though it doesn't change the game. Those are cool. It's just a really good package. It's done really well. The art's really cool. The game's super fun. I'm enjoying all of it. I don't want to really dwell on it because it's Mega Man.
Yeah,
but it's worth getting.
Price point is like $60 or?
Oh no, it's 15.
Whoa, that's good.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get the physical copy when it comes out?
No, probably not. I don't care that much. I mean, I like Mega Man, but I like to play it when I can and when I want.
With art book, physical copy, $15.
Oh, if it does come with an art book,
I
that'd
think
be
it's
cool.
art book or no?
No, there's all digital art. I bought the download version. The physical version isn't out yet.
Okay.
I didn't even know it was out. Percy was just like, "Hey, Mega Man's out today." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So I bought that right away.
Nice.
And then I got this other game. It's a Wii U game, and you should totally get it. It's 9 players. It's called Runbow.
And I saw that. I wanted to ask you guys because I mean I know nothing of Wii U downloadable titles. I need some.
I know barely any, and that's one I got because I watched a YouTube video on Games Grumps when they were playing, and it seemed super fun. My brother had a whole bunch of his friends over, and they normally play like Mario Kart and stuff. And I'm like, "You guys want to try a new game? Let's get this." So I got it, and we played it, and we enjoyed the hell out of it. It's super fun. Has a whole bunch of indie characters in it that you can unlock. So like the guy from SteamWorld Dig's in it.
Oh shit.
Juan from Guacamole is in it. Guacamole.
Guacamole's good too.
Yeah, I love Guacamole with chips.
Meat Boy good?
No, he's not in it.
Shovel Knight's in it?
Shovel Knight's in it.
Whoa.
I wish Meat Boy
Runner?
was in it.
I might
That'd be
buy it
cool.
for Shovel Knight.
Runner's in it?
His name's Captain Video.
Got the video? The runner of
Mid-trip series?
Yeah. So it's awesome. It's really fun. And there's a couple of play modes. You can just play together, or one person can be using the stupid gamepad, and they just try to fuck everybody over, and it's really fun. Like, it's super fun.
9 players in the same screen? Or is it really?
Yeah.
So, like, you can have, like, 9 controllers.
9 controllers.
Like
Yeah.
3DS
And what's really cool
and
is, like, if you know with your Wii, you can plug into the Wii remote, so another controller,
Yeah.
and you can use both of those as 2 different characters.
Nice. Did you guys have 9 people at the house?
We only had 5 people, but it still was super fun. And then after that, Metal Gear came out, and I've been playing the shit out of Metal Gear.
I saw you playing that today, man. I'm excited. Like I'm not a Metal Gear guy. I'm kind of excited for it.
I love it. I'm having the most fun at Metal Gear. I kind of approached it wrong though. Like I was trying to get a perfect score every single time, and I'm like, this is not fun. So now I'm just playing the mission just to get it done, but in the best way I can, and then I'll go back and really go like hardcore. But
I was reading up somewhere. It's like that's the best way to play it. It's just like don't worry about the scores. Just fucking go
just
through
have
first
fun.
and play through.
And it really is the best way to do it, and
I've
it's
done that a
great.
lot.
I can't. I found my doggy. There's a dog you can find. It's a
dog.
It's a little wolf.
Yeah.
And you have to send him back to base, and then eventually throughout the game he grows up, and then he can actually be on your team.
Yeah.
Which is just a cool concept. But right now he's a little tiny puppy.
It seems cool. Like I've been reading, is it kind of like open world?
It's super open world.
Okay.
And you can approach the missions in so many ways, and like there's so many bonus objectives, and like you've like free reign to do whatever you want to do. So it's really really fun. One of the missions I had to do the other day was save a prisoner, and he was in this room, and I snuck into this base, and I couldn't get him out. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna get this guy out without making any noise? Because there's a guy by the front door with a riot shield, and he's on the ground, the guy I have to save. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to figure this out? And there's a hole in the back wall that I can jump into. But if I jumped into, they were going to hear me. So I threw 2 smoke grenades in it. Bam, bam.
Fuck it.
They're all freaking out. I pick up the dude and just run out the front door and bolt.
Nice. That's one of the things. Like, I hear like you don't need to do stealth. Like there's different ways to do.
You
each
don't have to have it all. You can. I don't kill anybody, but you can kill everybody if you want.
Yeah.
My problem with that plan was the first time I did it, I didn't know where to run when I was running with him, and he got killed on my back. So I had to
Someone
redo
shot
it.
him on your back?
Yeah. So that was rough.
Nice.
And then, so it has all this leveling up stuff, which takes a little bit to figure out, but once you figure it out, it gets really cool, all the unlocks. I just unlocked the stealth suit, which is neat, but it doesn't work super great during the daytime at all because it's all black, and you're like, well, they're going to fucking see me.
Yeah.
And it's day-night cycles, so you really need to plan ahead. And now what I'm doing, and I recommend, I used to go to like everyone I see and I would knock them out and then I would keep going through the mission. Don't do that. Try to keep as many people not touched at all. That way, because if you knock somebody out or if you trank them, they'll eventually wake up. And then when they wake up and you're still in the base, they'll call headquarters like, somebody's here, something's going on. And I'm like, God damn it.
That's pretty cool. It's very realistic.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, like,
So-
Well, I mean, like Metal Gear Solid, when you do that, they just get up and just start doing their same shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't be like, oh, someone's here. I got
yeah.
knocked out somehow.
Yeah, they called base right away, and it's super annoying. So I'm like, I'm going to try to, because I normally get the perimeter guys first. So the big trick is not to do that. Just sneak.
Yeah.
Just to skip those people and then work your way and then start taking them out. And then by the
Infiltrate.
time you're leaving, then people are waking up. So that's super good. I'm excited to upgrade my base and just get more stuff. But I've been doing a lot of the side missions and just I'm pacing myself. I'm not trying to speed run it. I'm just enjoying it and just like tons of like hidden weird stuff. Like I just got a vocal command for my horse. Like you get a horse in it. That makes him defecate on command, and I don't know why, but you can do
I'm
it.
sure it'll come into play later.
I hope so.
End game.
Or someone slip in or something.
So it's cool, and then there's like all this like there's hidden. It takes place in the 80s, and there's all these hidden tapes everywhere.
Cassette tapes?
Cassette
Capes?
tapes. Cassette tapes.
Where's
And,
those? Where are those?
and
Yeah.
then when you get them, you can listen to them while you're in your radio, in your helicopter, and when your helicopter picks you up, it plays it.
It's like
if you buy
blasting, right?
If you buy the speakers, and I bought the speakers to blast it, so I'm running into my my helicopter while people are chasing, and you hear "Rebel, yeah, one more," and I'm like, "This is
Really?
awesome,"
Nice.
because it's all 80s music, so it's super great and it's super fun.
Fuck yeah, man.
I
That's
highly
awesome.
recommend it. The story's great. It's
Yeah.
actually scary. Like you get into it and it gets really scary. And
Scary.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Now, you've mentioned in the past, Kojima has a lot of anti-American themes in his games. Is this like the? Am I gonna feel guilty playing this game?
Not yet, but I hope
Okay.
so. I hope you do.
I hope so too. Right?
You hope there's some
like
anti-American.
it's not anti-American.
I don't
It's
know.
just like you guys are kind of the cause of everything.
Yeah, I mean,
and I like that.
It's
I'm
just,
not really
it's just trying to
anti-
make you realize
Yeah. I'm not really
you're not
anti-American.
the greatest.
Yeah.
You're just trying to bring us down a peg. I understand that.
Well, no, it's actually it's a cool way of seeing how the world sees us.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's a good perspective.
It's not.
It really is. I mean, if
I like it.
People who are listening, if you haven't really ventured in the world and visited outside of America, people don't really have a great opinion of America.
No, they don't.
It blows my mind. Why?
Because they're jealous.
What's going on, man?
Haters
We got
gonna
everything,
hate.
dude. We got everything. Now,
hey, bro.
where are we with Silence? The Silence controversy.
I haven't got her yet. I want
I
her
look forward
bad.
to eventually. I'm buying the game because I want her bad too, man. Like, right?
She looks awesome.
She looks awesome.
The model they modeled her off.
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
Looks awesome. Maybe a lot of the feminist community might think not so awesome. Like,
Well,
what do you think?
I-
Where are we
why?
at? though?
Well,
Is
well-
this overt sexualization of this character?
Oh, there's
Well,
apparently
this
there's a
char-
reason.
yeah,
for
there's
it,
a
but
reason
I haven't got there
why.
yet. So I
There's-
want
yeah.
to see what it is.
I read a spoiler article. It's
I
not,
didn't read
Don't
it.
spoil it
yeah,
yet.
yeah, it's,
Don't read, but yeah,
it's not super spoilery, but I mean, it kind of explains why.
she has a very lack of.
And what's your
clothing.
It works for me.
after
It works for me. I feel
Okay.
good about it. I feel good about it. I'm ready.
But-
For, yeah.
There is a lot.
I'm ready
of,
for the Silence Amiibo.
I have
Is that
seen
coming
like
out?
videos of her like and you do like recruit her like in a helicopter. She's like bending over so you can see her cleavage or her ass or just like moving around the helicopter, just like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Very promiscuous.
Oh, that makes sense. Because when you go to base, you take you take the helicopter there, but normally you're by yourself because I haven't unlocked anyone to take with
Yeah.
me. And I'm sure if I pick her or my dog, 'cause
Yeah.
normally the horse is already there if you take a horse.
But they'll be riding with you.
Yeah. So
your
that'd be
trip.
cool if she rides out.
So you're,
That's
like,
awesome.
Galloping on a horse. I can see that.
Yeah.
I
there's-
hate the horse. I really don't like the horse because whenever
Yeah.
I'm on the horse, I always go really slow because I go.
Can
so
you
Come on,
name
man.
Can you name the horse?
No, his name is D
Silence on the horse, galloping, free camera.
Yeah, I don't think you can have
Picture mode,
both.
Snapchat.
You only have
Sorry,
one partner, but Snapchat.
Wait,
But
quiet on a horse.
I'm excited to get her because she's a cool character from everything
Yeah.
everybody says.
Strong
Like she's super
character.
helpful.
She got great values.
Yeah. So
I really like what she stands for.
I'm really excited. Okay, so let me cut into here real quick.
God damn it.
So in the game, you can just hear once you get a certain amount of interpreters, you take them from the bad guys, and they'll start helping you, and they'll interpret the language of the people, the other soldiers.
Enemies.
Yeah, enemies. And you hear a story about how there's this naked girl at the dam, but once you see her, she disappears. So I'm like, well, I gotta make it to the dam and see like if I can recruit her because I want her on my team because I figure that's her, right? Who else could it be? So I go all the way to the dam, and I'm like, there's gotta be something here to get her. So I get to the dam and you sneak in, and it takes a really long time to get there because there's no easy way to get there. And all these soldiers are around this person who's down, but there's so much shit in the way I can't look down to see what it is. So I think it was her knocked out, and then she just disappears. So I was trying to get her. Now I have to try to figure out how to get her.
Yeah, that's like pretty much the second half of the end game is trying to figure out how you unlock her.
Yeah.
So like Kojima swan song, like you feel good about? Is this the best Metal Gear outing?
Yeah, it's the
Like,
best Metal
just
Gear
right.
game I feel so far.
Yeah.
My only gripe, and it's not a really bad thing, the controls take a while to figure it all out, but once you get it to second nature, it's really easy.
Honestly, that can be said about all Metal Gear games.
Yeah, it's
because
very
there's so many
complex.
weird like
Yeah.
controls, how to do this and that. Like,
Yeah, that's the only.
Jesus.
But
That's
you
what's-
need them. Like you
Yeah,
need
it's like
everything in it.
2 fingers, put like your pinky, reach around,
Yeah.
and fucking do all sort of weird
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Just to like shoot with your scope.
There you go.
Yeah. So
man.
once you get past the controls, I recommend the game. The game's awesome. Everybody should play it. It's super fun. It's entertaining. You feel like a badass. So
Now, if I have Ground Zeroes installed, should I even touch that, or should I just skip that and go right to 5?
I did Ground Zeroes the week before it came.
Is it?
I
like-
recommend it.
Yeah. Because I mean,
It can get you into like
Context
how
is
the
gonna make
controls
more
and
sense.
everything.
story wise,
Yeah, you're gonna need
does it mean
it.
it, or is it more just like gameplay?
And you can run through Ground. Yeah, same gameplay, but you can run through Ground Zeroes.
'Cause I have it on my drive.
in
I'm
like
waiting
20
to-
minutes.
Yeah.
If you after you know what you do, I failed a little bit because it's overwhelming the first time you play because you're like, what am I gonna do? And there's guys everywhere. But once you learn it, it's worth doing. Like if I went,
It's a good intro into what you're going to get into.
originally that was supposed to be the first mission,
Hmm.
and then the game starts after that. But they split it up apparently,
Yeah.
so it would be out a little earlier. So
It's kind of interesting, yeah, right? They released it as a fucking downloadable fucking disc that you can buy, or like a retail disc. It's like, come
Yes.
on. Come on now.
But I still enjoyed it, nonetheless.
but
You will enjoy it even more because it's free.
play Metal Gear, and
Gear.
enjoy it. It's fun.
Now, do you like Kiefer as...
Here's what's weird. He barely talks in the game at all.
Yeah, I noticed that when I...
He barely talks. I got to like the 8th mission and I maybe heard 3 lines. It's mainly Ocelot and Miller who are talking, which is cool.
So this is news for me. So no David Hayter, right?
No David Hayter at all. Also, you can do a lot of customization in the game, which is neat. So I have a custom patch and it's on my main base and stuff. But you have very limited options of what you can write and type. Like you can only type like 2 letters or use words that you've unlocked.
They've already provided.
Yeah, they've
or
already
you can
provided.
unlock.
Yeah.
So most of it's like the military alphabet, like alpha, beta, that kind of stuff. And so with what I have, all I have is my patch says hotel chick. That's all I can put. My patch says hotel chick, and it's hot pink.
Is it Hotel Chic?
No, it's chick.
Chic would be. I'm gonna say it. Chic would be cooler.
It would be cooler.
Chic would be cooler.
So
Do
I'm
Hotel
enjoying
Chic,
it. Though.
son.
So when people fly up to my base in the middle of the
Hotel
ocean,
chick.
it says hotel chick.
What the fuck are we getting into?
Sounds pretty cool.
No, is there any multiplier components at all? Because I remember.
Yes, but it's not out yet.
Yeah, okay. 'Cause I remember
Will
Mortal
be
Kombat 4. I mean 3. Even introduced some multiplayer stuff. So.
It's supposed to be really fun though. What they do. I haven't put the other Metal Gear
I don't know,
multiplayer.
So
I haven't the first... Actually, I did a few things in
Mm-hmm.
the Metal Gear Solid 4. Surprisingly, really fun.
okay. Now I might be mistaken. Are you playing as well, Percy, or do you partake?
Well, wait, is it my turn now? Or you
I'm done. That's all I've been playing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've been playing.
All right. Well, yes. Well, no.
Oh, yes and no. You bought it. You haven't played it.
No, well, I bought it. I played. I started
Oh,
it.
wait. We should preface this. We both pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
I didn't get mine on the day it came out, and I spent extra to do it. He did.
Whoa.
So I watched him play it.
What
while
retailers?
I got bitter.
Amazon. Both
Amazon?
Amazon.
Both in Vegas.
I do have a Prime.
Wow.
I do have Prime.
You Prime? No
I
Prime.
don't have a Prime, but
Whoa.
I paid the extra to get it on
But you
time.
paid the extra.
You gotta get on that Prime,
Did you ever
man.
get any, did they give you your money back or nothing?
No.
You didn't say
They're
anything?
just like, go fuck yourself. I'm like, ah.
You didn't say anything about
Didn't say anything.
Prime is almost too convenient.
squeaky wheel, son?
It sucks.
No.
Prime.
It's too convenient. You buy too much shit.
Yeah,
the
I buy,
squeaky wheel.
I buy way too much shit on Prime, but yeah. Percy, man.
There you go.
What you been
Prime.
playing, brother? What you been playing?
Sure. I guess we can move on to Metal Gear Solid some more.
I mean, if you have
Well, not really that much, but nonetheless, yeah, I haven't played Metal Gear in a long. Well, I did play Ground Zeroes. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I think I did like 2 playthroughs, I think, and that was about it. Ian's correct on the controls. They're fucking crazy. They're like, it's hard to get.
You get used to it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get into it, but when you do, it's really you're fucking awesome. And so yeah, I got Metal Gear Solid. You know, jealous, which is nice.
It's always fun. It's always fun when you can make
Yeah.
good friends.
Anytime
kinda
you can make me jealous.
In the beginning, you do have an option for some customization on the character,
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
and you don't really use it really at all.
Really?
Yeah. So
You make a character, and you have a huge amount of detail. And if
huge.
you know anything about Percy, he takes goddamn forever.
So this like took 3 hours. He's like 2 hours in. He's making.
well, you know, in the middle of it, we took a little break.
Yeah.
Then
Then we came back.
Yeah.
And then he finished. So then it's like, okay, say goodbye to your face. We're about to start the surgery, and then an event happens where the surgery can never be can never
Spoiler
start.
alert? I don't know. Probably not really.
Well,
It's beginning of the game.
First, yeah, fuck it, dude.
All
Well,
right,
my
so-
guess is that's who you're
I'm gonna
be in
assume,
multiplayer
yeah.
or
So
something.
we were thinking that's what your face will look like in online when it comes out. So
That's funny.
either way, the game is awesome. The way it started out, the introduction
Oh, yeah.
to the game is like
Brutal.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
so fucking cool, and the way it's like Kojima needs like I would love to see him make a movie because it's the way he.
I don't know if we could handle it.
I think he'd rock it,
He
man.
would need-
I think a video game is way worse than trying to
He
make a
would
movie.
have to be able to make it in America, so he could have the budget that he needs.
Honestly, I think
to
with,
make it.
But I think with all the fandom here in America, he'd be fine.
Now,
Well, I know Metal Gear.
I
Metal
mis-
Gear is bigger here
I
than
was gonna
it
say,
is in Japan.
That's what I'm
am
saying,
I
like-
mistaken thinking that Metal Gear is bigger in America? But it's
Yeah.
not, though, right? Metal
No,
Gear,
it is.
ever since it came out, it was always big in America.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he did make a movie, like everyone here would be like, "We're down for a
I would love
movie.
to see a space movie with him.
He might fucking rock anything, really. It's the way he sets everything up
Yeah.
and how it's everything is it's like
I will say-
perfect. It looks
I will
so
say
good.
he is very meticulous as far as
Yes.
a game designer and creator. He's probably like top 5, top 10 for sure, maybe.
So-
For
Just
sure.
as impactful. He's been relevant for 25 years, 20 years, 30 years.
a
I don't know.
long,
Easily.
Long time.
But do you think by
Very
next
iconic.
You think
Yeah.
by next E3 he'll have like a sneak of what he's doing next?
I really hope he does
That's-
something with Guillermo. Yeah, how you
Del
say it?
Toro?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
For
Mr.
shame.
Del Toro.
For shame, PT. I guess that's kind of like where we're kind of inching to. Like, what does Kojima do next? Or even Metal Gear. What is Metal Gear next?
I don't
Like,
know, but
Do we
whoever.
need Metal Gear
Oh,
6?
dude.
We haven't finished it, but
They
like,
could take this Metal Gear engine
Right.
and make so many good things.
Fox
Fire,
engine,
the Fox engine.
Yeah,
graphics, great. PS4
everything's
exclusive.
so great.
It looks
It's
awesome.
not exclusive.
It looks
Is that?
so good.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Dude,
yeah.
if it wasn't exclusive, Xbox would be fucking dead because it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Metal Gear guy, but I legitimately have been hearing a lot of great things. I love the open world. I love not being married to stealth. Like, there's different ways to do these levels. I might check it out, man.
You should. I mean,
I'm
I
looking
just
forward to it.
honestly, there's some things that have been happening in life that I haven't really been playing too much games lately, just because I haven't had a chance to. But got a chance to play some Metal Gear, and I just did like the introduction piece, and I still haven't even started the first mission. But either way, all the way up to that point, it is fucking amazing, and I can't wait to actually jump in and get my hands on that, as Snake and fucking rock and roll.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Now, Percy.
awesome in general.
Limited edition guy. Did you go with the, was it Dog Diamond or what's the
Diamond Dog.
Diamond Dog? Did you go with the Diamond Dog limited edition exclusive
Dog Diamond.
leather pack?
Well, no.
No? Okay.
Surprisingly.
I gotta ask. I have to ask.
Not that I'm saying I won't still purchase it in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause
Loser.
I have been eyeballing it.
Because it comes with, like, what, mechanical arm? Can you wear the arm?
No, it's super small
Is it
apparently.
really?
No, it's like a quarter scale.
What?
So it's like little
Come on,
tiny
man.
hand,
With-
doll hands.
We're living in a world where Pit Boys, we're getting real versions of Pit Boys. Give us something I can put on my body.
Gives me a real.
Give me something.
I want to
I want a
augment my.
real-
Could you imagine your arm with the Pit
I
Boy
want
on
to
it and
cut
all
my
that
hand
shit?
off.
That'd be cool, man.
Oh my god.
No, I did not get the special edition thing. I mean,
I'd ask,
but again, I'm still eyeballing it. I mean, I was trying for a while, and it kept getting sold out in like seconds. So I'd always miss it. So I was like, fuck it. I just got the regular day one edition. And of course, once you get the once my package shipped and I had it in my hands, it was like, hey, we got some special editions in stock now. Da da da. So I mean, I still might go back and get it anyway just to have it, but I don't know. We'll
Do
see.
you guys know if Mike Steele did his review on Metal Gear on one of the social networks?
No idea.
I bet he hated it.
Do you think so?
Really?
I bet he hated it
Yeah. Why? What makes you say that?
because he hates everything we like.
Yeah. You guys in particular, I don't know what it is. There's like kind of like a yin and yang going on. There's like some weird shit going on. Like, but yeah.
Well, with me and Mike, it just
It's like a,
poke back and forth.
I think we talk about brothers, right? It's like brothers. Love,
Sure.
hate relationship.
A lot of hate, and love. There's some love in there somewhere. Anyway,
We love you, Mike. We'll get you back on soon, brother. We'll get you back on soon.
I will try not to drink as much so next time you come on. Anyway, so I have been playing a lot of my Vita.
Nice.
So I've
What are
been
you playing on your Vita?
Titan Souls.
I got that game too. I forgot.
Yes. And
Okay.
that
It's cool.
game is pretty
Now,
fucking
is that
brutal.
cool.
Is that like the?
It's like boss battles over and over again.
Okay, I did not play that. But I remember you guys talking about it, though, because I was confused. I thought it was a vertical shooter, but it's apparently like a adventure game, pixelated, top down.
Yep.
Kind
Yes.
of. Good stuff. Like
You
it looks
one
great. It looks,
arrow.
looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks fucking
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
It's all pixel art. You're one guy who can like all your actions are to roll and run and shoot one arrow. But when you shoot the arrow, you have the power to bring it back from where you're standing if you press and hold that arrow
Then
button.
it can do damage if you're far enough away.
Yeah. So yeah, you're just like the whole thing is basically you're just fighting bosses.
Okay.
And
So kind of
one
like
hit
a
kill.
2D Shadow of the Colossus.
Kind of yeah. That's kind of how I
kind
felt.
of.
It.
Are the bosses like
Hard.
what are they? Like, is
Indivi-
it just
All
they're
kinds
like-
of weird shit.
Yeah,
describe the
they're-
battles? Is it kind of like glowing
Well-
hit spots?
Yeah, I mean like hit the glowing spot.
It's
But
like a
it's
puzzle
also-
for everyone.
But a
Everyone's
lot,
puzzle.
a lot of them is like a lot of them are like it's not just at a certain point they have the spot showing. Sometimes you gotta do some actions to make that spot open up so you can finally hit it if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Because it's only open for like a split second and you only have like a certain amount of time to like stretch your bow and arrow your back to release and everything. So it is pretty difficult. It's a really hard game, which I like.
That's fun.
A lot of the bosses are really creative, and I like the boss battles. They're really fun.
Okay, so like
It's brutal though. Like
Ratio
when you lose and you
yeah.
like when you figure it out and you lose, you just feel terrible.
Now, like ratio wise, how much time is spent searching for the bosses to actually fighting the bosses? Is it like are you like doing a lot of adventuring, exploration, or is it just kind of like level, boss?
There's not really level. It's just like boss,
It's
boss,
weird. You
boss.
kind of have
and
to play
explore
it.
to
It's
find
so
a boss.
weird
Okay.
It is very strange.
in a good way.
It seemed like very like arty, kind of like 2D,
Super arty.
indie game, just fucking
You don't level up. You don't
epitome
get
of indie
better. The
games.
person you are at the beginning is the person you're going to be at the very end of the game too.
Okay,
Yep.
that's interesting. So like no new weapons,
Nope.
no
Nope.
gear. Okay.
Nope.
But
It's
good
just-
though, right? It's
Oh, yeah,
fun.
it's really fun.
It feels amazing when you figure out a boss though. You're like, oh, I know what to do now. Like
Yeah.
that moment is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's cool, man. That sounds like a puzzle boss fight.
Yeah.
It is, and everyone should check it out. It's really fun. If you like, if you hate yourself, you might want to check it out. It's really fun.
Play anything else?
Sorry, that's,
Yeah,
mid-drink.
Gotta go for the makers. Gotta go for the reach.
So, sorry about that. Like I said, we don't play Metal Gear, Titan Souls. I did jump onto a game that Ian was playing last time, Citizens of Earth.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped. I gotta go back.
Yeah. And don't worry, I'm not too much impressed
Yeah.
than you were. But yeah, that game is fucking awesome. I really do like the writing. I agree.
It's so
I
funny.
agree with
Yeah.
Ian's probably everything you said about it last episode, and it's way fun. The writing's great. All the characters are just I don't know. It just it seems like an old school click adventure-esque with the way the characters were. Like Day of the Tentacle or like
Yeah.
those types of games.
Yeah.
Like the characters have a lot of character.
Yeah,
like,
the
you
personality.
actually-
There
makes
you
up for
go.
There's like individuality. Like
Yes.
you have reasons. You
And
you
everyone on your
assemble
team
teams
is
for a
so
reason.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just-
downloaded it. Unfortunately, my memory card on my Vita is very limited, so I can't install it and play it currently. I'm looking forward to buying a new card, but
I gotta
game,
do
man.
that too.
Really fun game though. What I've gotten to, how far
Yeah.
I've gone. I'm not as far as Ian was in the last episode, but
Yeah, I'm
fun
like
game.
9 hours into it or
Yeah,
something.
really fun game.
Yeah.
Everyone should pick it up. We got lucky and got it for like $5 or something
Yeah.
like that. But it's totally worth whatever they're selling it for
Yeah.
now. So
did you go exclusively Vita? Did you do a Vita PS4 combo?
I went straight up Vita.
Okay.
I didn't spend extra money for the PS4.
I bought both.
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah.
I guilted you last episode.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you love this game. You're fucking championing it. Dude, spend
That's
it
right,
$5.
I did it so I could do the cloud saving and
Nice.
jump on it at
Good,
home
man.
and jump in on when I'm
Good.
walking, like working and stuff.
That's good
so.
karma, man. You'll
That's right.
you get that back.
It's
You
a,
get that back.
the
it's a
developers,
great, I'm
thank you.
excited to see what they do next. If they're not, if it's not already out,
Yeah.
but I'd like to see what they do next.
It seems
Using
like-
Tree or something like that.
Is
It's
this like
awesome.
their only game or first game?
I've never heard of
Okay,
them before, but I'm stoked with what they've done.
Yeah. Nice.
awesome.
I look forward to eventually trying it once I get a bigger memory card.
Yeah. It's really fun. It's really fun.
I think you have the personality that you're gonna dig it like right away.
Oh yeah.
Cool, man. Look forward to it.
Okay, so I've recently bought a laptop to get us to start streaming things in the near
Because you asked for it.
in the
We're
near-
bringing
in
it.
the near
A
future.
little bit of a tease.
Things will be coming, people. But I do have a Steam account, surprisingly. And
Is it the one Pariah?
Yeah.
Oh.
if you want to play as me,
Nice.
I probably won't be on, but nonetheless, you can still try and find me.
So you
on.
playing Rocket League on your laptop?
Add me, what up? No. I've been playing. I looked through a shitload of my library. I still buy stuff on the Steam sale for some goddamn reason. I don't know why. It's just
How
like
many games you got? A couple hundred? I have like 100 games.
I have a lot of
On my
games.
Steam in like 2
there
years.
was like a thing that put out like a little app or whatever. You put your name, your username on there, and they would calculate all the games you have, and then calculate how much time it would take to beat all those games. So it's like this thing would take like 3 weeks to a constant play. Anyway, nonetheless, I played a game that came out like 2 years ago called Gone Home.
Okay.
And I beat it. It's really, really, really interesting.
It's scary.
No, well, I guess it could be. If it is scary, it's not trying to be scary. It is kind of creepy. I mean, you're a main character. I believe you're Caitlin. You come home from like a trip in Europe.
Okay.
You get home, and no one's home. Your family's gone. Your sister's not there, and all there is like a note you saying, like your sister wrote, saying something about, "Don't try and find me. I'm gone." Blah blah blah.
I've gone home.
No, well, you're home. You get home. So as the whole thing is just an exploration thing throughout the house, and I don't know, it's a really emotional like.
Now, is this game
ride.
are you like a ghost? Do you like hop in like bulbs and like
No.
weird stuff? Okay.
No.
That's a different title. Different
Yeah.
title, sorry.
Totally different. I don't know what that game is,
Yeah.
but that sounds interesting.
That's probably a dream I had.
Oh.
Continue on. Sorry, I apologize.
Were you high? I don't know.
Maybe.
Either main character, you're Caitlin, and you get home, no one's home. You're trying to, and your sister Samantha left a note saying to find her, blah blah blah. And so the whole game is just you're trying to figure out what's going on, where your sister is, and you find out your parents are away on on a trip trying to fix their marriage, I guess. And the house you're in is like a mansion, and it's like your great uncle left it to your dad, and you're there for the first time trying to figure everything out.
Mm-hmm.
Your sister's been there for a while, and the whole thing is, again, it's just trying to find your sister, or trying to find out where she went. But the whole time you're finding things from her, and she has like this place. It takes place in 1995 as well, by the way. Okay. But no cell phones.
90s, I like it.
And a lot of references we'd get like to like Pulp Fiction and to this
cool.
and that. There's a lot of cool references all over the place. So totally our game. And it's just like an exploration in life, really.
Do you feel like a different person after beating it?
Yeah.
Did you grow?
It's not so much a game, it's more of a metaphor.
Yeah.
It kind of is. It's just like...
You're not the only person who said that, though. A lot of people said it's very changing.
Yeah, it's... If you haven't played it, fuck you.
Whoa, that's strong. I haven't played it. Ian hasn't played
because
How long
I'm
is
going to
it?
explain it anyway.
How
I'm
long
going to
is
tell
it?
it all anyway.
How long is it?
I like to explore. It's a big house, so I like to just look over, like look on every rock, kick over things. It took me about 2 hours, 3 hours.
I think you should let both of us play it before you spoil it.
Okay.
Because if you think it's that,
I loved it.
I think we should try it then.
We'll try it.
We'll come over and we'll take turns.
All right. Well, it's a very emotional ride. It can seem scary, but it's really not, because you're in a house and it's all dark and it's raining outside. So, and it's an old house, so it's like a lot of wood creaking and stuff like that. So it can seem scary, but it's not meant to be. But yeah, it's a hell of a ride. I fucking loved it. So I actually kind of want to go through and play it again. Just, I don't know. It was really
I think
good.
me and Dean should play it then.
I think you should.
On Steam, huh?
Yeah, I got it. You just come over. Fucking
Okay,
play
cool,
it,
man.
Yeah, we'll just go over and we'll play it together.
Hey, man, how long is it?
2 hours.
Yeah. Might stream it. Who knows?
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Cool, man.
All right, rock and roll. All right, so anyway, so that was the game I played. Beat, fucking awesome. I hope there's more to that, but I mean that game's like 2 years old or whatever. But nonetheless, okay, moved on to play a little Destiny. I haven't played that in a long time. You don't give a shit, but I don't care. The update came out, which was like 17 plus gigs. Holy shit!
Can you believe that for an update?
That's crazy.
It took so long to download that fucking thing. Way longer than I thought. Like, I think the servers were all hardcore because it took me like hours on end to download that fucking thing.
Fuck, so 17 gigabytes, is that saving over previously saved data, or is that 17 new gigabytes?
New shit. It's a lot of new stuff because they were kind of just getting it it's like a whole overhaul of how everything is set up now. Like the leveling is
They
different.
fixed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They fixed
It's still not good, though.
tons of things. We don't even fucking play this, so don't listen to Ian. Ian can go fuck
Treacherous
off.
bastard. Ian turned
Honestly,
on
if
Destiny,
you
like-
haven't played it, really didn't get into it, now would probably be a good time to get back into rock and roll.
Yeah.
So don't listen to Ian. He's just a fucking prick. No
Get
one gives
Metal
a
Gear. Play
shit.
Metal Gear.
But yeah, get Metal Gear anyway, because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I kind of just downloaded the update and jumped back into it because I wanted to hear Nolan North as the ghost.
That's right. Yeah, so it's fucking Nolan North all across. Fucking
Yeah, like
Short
he
Kid's
replayed. Yeah, all gone. Like it's
Tyrion
all,
Lannister is gone.
It's all.
I apologize. I don't know his real name. He is Tyrion
Peter
Lannister.
Dinklage.
Yeah,
Dinklage. Sorry. Sorry.
He's totally been erased. He is now Nolan North, which is fine. I mean, it's a
Better?
different take.
Good.
I'm not sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, I kind of liked Peter Dinklage because, like, even would say he's a fucking robot. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
Like,
It didn't
all-
bother me.
He doesn't
Yeah.
need all his
I
emotion.
thought he was good, dude. I like Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I mean, he was fine.
Remember, like, he's so soulless.
He was
He's
great.
a fucking robot.
I mean, it's not like Nolan North is like bringing a shitload of emotion
Yeah, it's
to the
the same
table anyway.
thing.
But
Sounds like
It's
Drake
an
is
odd
saying
choice.
it.
Yeah.
yeah, no, not really. It's not Drake at all. But it's just a different voice.
Funny, and
Once in
Nolan
a while,
North-
he goes, "Come on, Guardians, we need to go."
Oh, jeez. Good one. Anyway, it was.
I'm here all night.
Yeah. Can you go home? It was. Oh, it was alright.
I've gone home.
Can you go? Could you gone
Whoa,
home?
whoa. Nice.
It wasn't bad. So.
Yeah.
But Taken King comes out next week.
Yeah.
I am excited.
Taking.
I did.
And that was the basically the sum of all odds of the 17 gigabyte download was just
Yes.
voiceover. That was all it was.
No.
Or-
I think it was
Is that-
getting everything ready for the Taken
Okay.
King.
Does that come out on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna hang on Monday then, because I'm gonna lose you after that.
yeah, we're gonna, Percy's gonna be out of reach for a while.
Yes.
Percy,
I'll
Jeff,
be
and
gone
his-
back
and their
in.
Destiny crew. It's gonna be
Yep, back into the Destiny world. My God, I am excited. I don't know.
nice. Interesting enough.
I played it and I did a raid. I did a couple of things with some of my old guys we were playing with, the old crew, and it was fun. It was really fun.
Now
to
is
get
the
back.
crew primed for new Destiny? Are you guys all fucking just jonesing ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're literally. Should we get in some Rocket League before this happens? Or what?
I'm
We haven't,
down.
we haven't played Rocket League in a
Hey,
while.
yeah, we haven't. We haven't.
been a
But
while.
I'm totally down. Hard to some change.
The road to DLC was rocky and treacherous, and we put it away for a while, but
Yes.
it's been a while.
Either way, yeah, more Destiny.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last thing I've been playing was this game on my Vita called. I bought it in one of the few sales a couple weeks earlier. It was called. It's a hard name to say. I mean, it's Danganronpa with Trigger Happy Havoc right after that. Danganronpa. It's like this weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a weird Vita
So, I
game.
mean, you're looking at me. I can help you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it almost seems like it's a point and click game, but it's really fucking awesome. I was very excited on how awesome it was. You're a character who who's going to a school, and all these kids only go to this exclusive school or have some sort of power or something. They're all like gonna change the world, and you don't have any power or you don't have anything at all. You're like this kid, like a normal kid, and your character is actually talking to you and saying that I'm nothing. I really don't know why I'm here. Actually, there is a reason. I was lucky and got chosen to be in the school, so now I'm here. And you get into school, shit happens, and now all you and all the other students are there to life. And there's only one way to get out, and it's to kill somebody to get out. And it's really fucked up. Almost like Battle Royale.
I was gonna say a little battle royale vibe. If people don't know, he's last man standing. Battle royale rules WWE.
And the headmaster is like this weird bear thing. It's like a split. It's like white and black bear. One side looks evil, and the other side looks like good, if you will. And I don't know. I'm really enjoying the game so far. It's like I said. It's not really like action based. I mean, it's not. It's more like a story, like an interactive story.
A lot of dialogue, a lot of like
Shitload of
dialogue trees. And
Yeah.
can you affect the story at all? Can like branching paths, good, evil? Or is
I'm
it all
not too sure. I think
linear.
I think there
path?
is. I mean, I've been playing for a few hours, and it's pretty straightforward for the most part. A lot of cool characters, like a lot of different types of characters, and I'm totally digging them. Their style look awesome, everybody looks awesome, and I'm excited to jump in more on it. So
Cool, man.
yeah, I got 1 and 2. I guess the third one just came out too recently.
Okay.
So I think if those are good, I'll pick that up as
man.
well. Yeah,
Cool.
That's what I've been playing recently for the most part. So.
Cool, man. A little bit of everything. Seems
Yes.
like, we've all been pretty busy. A lot of catching up to do.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised I actually got into some Steam action. That was weird.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm a Mac guy, so even if, I don't know if I
It's hit or miss.
venture into Steam, like it's pretty much 80% of the catalog is not accessible to me, so. Cool. What you been playing? Let's wrap it up. This might be, last week was long. This week's longer, so
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Great. What you been playing in the segment this week? We'll be back with some news.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dean, Percy and Ian will be right back with more video game goodness than you can shake a mana-infused lead pipe at. In the meantime, if you've been enjoying today's episode, stop by our Facebook page and give us a like, ask us a question, or just check out sexy photos of the hosts of this very show. Now back to our regularly scheduled program, currently in progress.
News.
By popular request.
And we're back.
Or but popular demand.
Yeah.
We got the fucking news.
Yes!
Yeah.
Guys, we worked through 50 minutes of what you've been playing just to get to the news.
Jesus Christ.
Percy, you got some
What you been newsing?
What you been doing, man?
Okay, we've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of old stuff in this news. I'm not even sure I want to get to everything, but we got a lot of stuff.
Okay. We have some major industry bullet points that we have to address.
Yes. I
Is
mean,
it newsworthy?
Of course it's fucking newsworthy.
I mean, come on, man. It's Dark Side of the Kingdom. Of course it's newsworthy. Percy, I'm
Yes.
imagining in between shows, Percy's in a dark room, candles lit. He's looking for news. He's
On a
just like,
typewriter,
dun,
just
dun,
typing his news up.
News.
There we go. All right. Our beloved Mega Man.
Oh,
Mega Man.
we love him.
Ian's favorite character of all time, probably.
No.
Top
Close,
5?
though. Close.
Top 5.
Top
Yeah.
3.
Top 3.
No.
What? What's your top 3 now?
Probably Mario.
Okay. 1,
Link.
2, and Goomba. Top 3.
Top 3. Ryo Hazuki.
Whoa. That's top 3. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. You
All
called
right.
it. You
All right.
called them.
Yeah,
answer
call
back.
him out. Okay. All right. Out of your top 5, Mega Man.
Yes.
Okay. He looks like he's gonna be hitting the silver screen in the
No.
future.
I didn't see this.
Is it a mega movie?
A mega movie.
Yes.
Mega. So apparently, there was some shit leaked out that there's gonna be a Mega Man movie coming out.
Hope it's live action.
Apparently, it's already in development. A lot of these are from the producers that made the Planet of the Apes reboot.
So is it live action?
A lot of the people that worked on those things are sci-fi live-action things. So who knows exactly where they're gonna go?
So it's a little vague right now.
It could be like Mario
a
movie
lot of
quality.
there's like very few details on if at all.
It's vague right now. If we had to choose, what would you choose? Like, you got to go Pixar 3D animated.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Right? Live action.
I'm not gonna get it, but I want it.
I don't know
Or
where
it
they
could
would-
be
if
like
it-
Double Dragon quality live action
Just like-
movie.
No,
So bad
please
it's
don't
good.
do that to
So bad
fucking
it's
Mega
good.
Man.
Bad
Like-
movie night.
And Alyssa Milano playing role.
All right, I'm down to do another Double Dragon Night.
Yeah.
Or attempted Double Dragon Night. I cannot get to that.
Yeah.
movie
Oh,
at
dude,
all.
we gotta do it.
I'm done to attempt.
I don't hate it that
And I would
much.
say Alyssa
It's
Milano.
so bad.
Alyssa Milano is so far out of the spotlight that we can probably get her on the show. So I mean, Alyssa
I don't
Milano.
know.
Really? Right? I mean,
I'm sure she does like some like.
don't wreck my dreams.
Well,
bro.
I'm gonna put her.
I-
I'm
she-
gonna
my
put her.
dreams, bro.
I bet she still looks good.
Okay.
I want to put her down
come on.
first to get her on
Okay.
on the podcast.
She's on the queue. So. Sorry.
Alyssa, if you're listening.
Send
Anyway,
us emails at
yeah.
alyssa@darksideofthekingdom.com.
she has her own email address here.
Yeah. At hot20yearsago@gmail.com.
20 years ago?
15 years ago. Well, what the fuck was that, like, WB show she was on? That was like 15
Charmed.
years ago, right?
Charmed, the witches show, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
She
And
was good
continue.
in that one.
And continue. Sorry.
Not that the show was good.
Okay, going.
Derailed.
Again, we've been gone for a while. Sorry,
Get
so
back.
we're kind of catching up with some new things or old things, either or. Okay, so Ubisoft, whatever you want to be called.
Yep.
they are making a theme park,
What?
a next-gen theme park based on their games.
What?
2020 in Malaysia. There's some
A physical place?
Yes.
Why Malaysia of all places?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. You're gonna work on to make that here. I don't know.
Cheap
I mean,
fucking-
some of the games that will be there, like themed things, would be like Assassin's Creed,
Rayman?
Just Dance, possibly Rayman. Who knows? That wasn't specific.
Do you guys go on the Just Dance ride? It's awesome. I'm
but
exhausted.
Just go in the Beyond Good and Evil log plume.
But there was something.
I wish.
There was something
They
that.
give you a camera.
Yeah, right.
I mean, did you guys really think Rabbids would be a thing? Like,
They're huge.
They're big.
well, that's gonna be a thing.
They're stupid.
They're out of our demographic.
Well, I mean, say.
They're very French.
Yeah, but I mean, did you think that like what game did they come from?
I remember
Rayman.
it was
Rayman?
like we launched. Like,
Raving Rabbit.
Yeah, there you go. That was like
They're in the same universe as Rayman.
Yeah.
I can see them walking around, but they're just like the stupid minions from Despicable Me. If you think about it.
Well, either way, yeah, they're trying to get a theme park made up, and again, like I said, 2020 in Malaysia. If you
Fuck
guys-
yeah, man, we're
if
going.
you guys
Hey,
are in the
man.
neighborhood,
Nice.
check it out.
Last time I was in Malaysia.
Yeah, it's probably getting there is expensive. Once you get there, you get like $50 cash American in your pocket. You probably live like a king for like 2 weeks.
You could own the roller coaster.
Right? Malaysia, you can buy influential amounts of property in Malaysia for like $200.
Yeah, I think you'd be
Buy like a block.
You'd be set.
and just be that good to go.
Fucking kingpin. That'd be awesome.
Slumlord Malaysia for a while.
All right, so Xbox Live indie games,
I've heard of them.
they are shutting down.
No.
Whoa.
Official.
The hotbed for any game development.
It's official.
Oh.
So September 9th, 2016 will be the last time they'll be publishing anything. So,
Why?
if you guys, I don't know.
That's weird.
It's
Like-
kind of, it's for 360. It's just kind of,
Oh, that's
like,
just for 360.
I'm not sure if they even brought that over
Okay.
into Xbox One, to tell you the truth.
That's fine. Then nobody
honestly,
cares.
makes sense. Naming anything of quality out of that, out
I'm
of that
sure it was
program would be
pretty-
hard to do.
Yeah.
So it was like a noble attempt.
I've seen videos of people trying to play some of the games that were published in that,
I think one of the
What,
games.
can you name one?
One of the games that snuck on the show
like a
was
farting game or something.
It was like the comedy, like open mic game.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we talked about that for a
Yeah.
little bit. Kind of a cool concept. I mean, I never tried it, never downloaded it. It was basically you are in a right. That was like the most notable thing out of
Yeah,
it.
it's
But
nice,
basically, it's like a comedy room, a bunch
Hey,
of like
you own to it.
Xbox avatars. Do some stand-up comedy, man.
Yeah?
Maybe not.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
It's a good way to get into comedy and see if you're funny or not. I guess with
Yeah.
a little bit less of
Yeah, but I mean, how many people download that game or whatever it was?
13
the
people who
platform?
were really into comedy.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I couldn't get into the Groundlings, so
Actually-
I downloaded this.
actually, all joking aside, I just jogged my memory. Wizorb. You guys remember? Do you know of Wizorb?
I've
never
heard of it.
I've never
It's
heard
a
of it.
block breaker 2D pixel kind of NES era inspired game that came out on Xbox. This initiative
Indie game.
It's good.
Really?
Really good. It's actually really good. And actually, I think there's a PlayStation equivalent download. Wizorb. Great music. Block breaker.
Well, I think what I was reading up on,
RPG.
like, I think on that specific date, it was September 9th of next year, you will no longer be able to download or anything really publish. It's all done. Completely done. So if you want to get Wizorb, pick it up now.
Get
Yeah.
your Wizorb on!
If you want to get that
I will say-
what's the comedy thing called there?
I wish I knew. I wish I downloaded it. But joking
You still
aside,
can.
Wizorb is legit, man. Wizorb's
Alright.
good.
How much is Wizorb?
I think I paid like $1.99, $2.99.
Ah,
So
more than you expected.
worth it.
Ah, okay.
Worth it for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Get your wizard on.
Rock and roll. Deadpool. We all know who Deadpool is.
I've heard of him.
Got a movie coming out eventually soon.
Ryan Reynolds is.
Yeah.
Well, we all know in the Deadpool game, Nolan North was the voice actor for that.
He's the official Nolan North voice actor.
Isn't this like Ryan Reynolds' third superhero? Like he did Green Lantern and he did something before that. Like what the fuck was it before
He
that?
did Deadpool before
Yeah.
that too.
Was it Deadpool in
Yeah.
the X-Men movie?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
Deadpool,
And the Wolverine
Green
is-
Lantern.
That's
He's
probably
the
what
only
I'm
actor
thinking
who's been in DC and
And
in Marvel.
of. Yeah. Was this Deadpool representation in Wolverine good?
No.
Fucking terrible.
It
Yeah.
wasn't Deadpool at all.
The executives took that over and fucked him up.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Green Lantern was pretty terrible as well.
Oh my
It was
God.
just like CGI
Green
disaster.
Lantern.
It was-
Literally, the plot makes no sense. It jumps around like it was cut out of order.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Sucks.
Yeah, bad. Anyway, video games. Deadpool.
Hey man.
So if anyone, if you guys didn't get a chance to play it on 360 or PS3, Deadpool is heading over to PS4 and
Wow.
Xbox One
Let me not get that game today.
in November. Oh, I heard the game is pretty good. Not too bad.
Nah.
Nah. All right. So, moving along.
Let's move along.
Moving along. Okay, so GameStop, my favorite place in the world.
420 bros.
Triple X.
In November, they're getting some new PS Vitas in a different color. What color?
White,
Nope.
gray.
Nope.
Who gives a fuck?
All right, perfect.
White and gray. Who gives a
Aqua
fuck?
blue.
Aqua blue.
Get some
Interesting.
Why?
blue.
Nice.
I don't know. I honestly, I think they should have gave colors out like in the beginning. They probably would have sold
But
a
nobody
lot more.
buys Vita anymore. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. If they got that in the beginning, they probably would have sold a lot more.
no, I don't think so.
Now, aren't they coming out with like a new Hyrule 3DS? Like a
It's
new,
yeah.
Is that GameStop? Or?
I think it's yeah.
Okay. I was looking at that, but I went Wii U. But like I was thinking about it.
Is it just art on the?
Yeah, it's like new art. It's like a different
I'm
tint
over
of
that
gold.
shit, man.
Different tint of gold. I mean, new 3DS.
It kind of looks like the one I have, but like different.
little
artwork
different.
on it.
Did that new Zelda game come out yet? The 3 one yet?
No,
Or-
not yet.
okay.
I think that's part
Still
of.
coming.
I think that's like the
The bundle.
Yeah.
Can I come November, October, November?
We should get that and play that together.
Yeah.
I call red.
I'm down.
take
Okay,
whatever.
so as of recently, Super Mario Brothers,
I heard of them.
it has turned how old?
It was 25 a couple years ago. So
30.
Yeah!
Whoa!
On the nose.
Whoa!
Dean, what do you win?
I win a shot of Makers.
Yeah!
I'm gonna pour it right now.
All right. Woo! Sweet. You probably one. I'll take that with you.
and Percy,
So,
tell him
yes.
about his gift.
It's a delicious bourbon
Nice.
made out of, I don't know,
Aged
Bourbon.
14 days.
made out of the bourbon plant. It's delicious.
Made in Star Hill Farm, Loretto, Kentucky, USA.
Thank you, Dean. Awesome.
And don't forget to pay taxes on your gift.
Whoa.
30.
And here I'm gonna set the bottle down.
Oh!
Good fucking bell.
Very elegantly.
You give me one of those?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Actually,
Alright,
the last one you didn't drink.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. All right. Well, to Super Mario Bros. 30th.
30th. I'm gonna say.
We did it, guys.
Now where are we? I'm 31. We're all over 30.
We're all 31.
right. So we're all over 30. So we're all older than Mario.
We are. Not really.
Barely.
We can assume that Mario's at least 18 in the first game.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, logistics, but like I mean for release wise.
Yeah, he's at least 30.
Crazy,
He
man.
had a fine mustache.
Do you guys remember the first time you played Super Mario Brothers?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw.
I do remember.
That's great.
I had
It's
nothing
not-
to say about it, but I do remember. Yeah. Now, obviously, NES. Well, NES
Well, yeah.
exposed. No.
Did you guys
arcade
own it
first.
NES when you were a kid? Like a little, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got that. I got the set that came with the orange gun and the 2-pack of Duck Hunt and Mario that came together.
Arguably
And I just
the
remember
best.
my brother plugging it in, playing it, and getting killed on the first Goomba.
Oh,
Yes. Dude, those. Yeah, man. The fucking orange blaster.
Yeah.
Duck Hunt, Mario combo.
Zapper. the gun.
Fuck. Yeah.
And then we
good
got
stuff.
Punch Out, and Punch Out was so good.
Yeah.
Great. so to Mario, awesome. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
And
30
to
years.
celebrate the 30 years,
God damn.
Yeah. To celebrate the 30 years, I did. I you know, a little bit early. I bought the Wii U
Yeah.
Mario Maker combo. So that was for that.
It's all good.
That was for that. That's why I bought that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mortal Kombat X, the 360 and PS3 versions have been canceled.
no! They never got released.
They never got released. They just got
Fuck
canceled.
them.
Not
Yeah, you don't need
happening.
'em.
Fuck them. Buy a new
Not
system.
gonna
Stop
happen.
being cheap.
When it sold very well for the Xbox One, PS4. So there was another company, High Voltage Software, was they were porting it out to PC and they were trying to port it out to the 360 and PS3, and it wasn't like the
Wasn't
PC
translated.
version's not great.
Yeah.
So I guess NetherRealms, the studio that put out the PS4 and the Xbox One version, were like, you know what? Let's just fucking cancel it.
I think I've said this before. I look forward to buying it when it is severely reduced. Maybe like $30. I'll pick it up.
Really?
Probably.
It's a good game.
I
man.
like them. Like I know you guys played a lot. Now, like as far as Mortal Kombat X, is this like a legit like? I mean, is this true like new version of the game? Like, do I need to buy this game? Is it a good game?
Mortal Kombat X?
Good game.
What? Yeah.
What am I
Mortal
talking
Kombat
about?
X is awesome.
Yeah.
It's an
What
awesome,
am I talking
awesome
about?
game.
I don't know what you're going.
Mortal. Should I buy it? Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
you
X.
should buy it. It's
Should I buy
so
it?
good.
Okay.
I want to buy it. I
If
just
you
don't have the time.
if you like the if you like the MK series,
Yeah, I'm okay.
This is
to
a
it.
definite. This is a
I like it. I love Mortal Kombat. I don't like paying full price for the games. I think it's like a good $30 franchise. Like it's a good $30 game.
I don't know about that, man. This one's
Like,
really good. They
like
put
really
so much
good.
production
That's
in
awesome.
it. Yeah,
Like
it's
I'm
like really good.
I'm gonna check it out, man.
It's great, man.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
I think justly so, because I mean, before this game, like Mortal Kombat 9 was really good, but before that, Mortal Kombat was in the trenches
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, just kind of casually watching.
Yes, MKX.
It looks good, though. It looks good.
It's honestly, if you guys like fighting games, it's a definite check it out. It's fun. Really, really.
I think it
really
feels
fun.
the most fighting game out of them, like a legitimate like battle. system.
Balanced,
Yeah.
fucking all good.
Yeah. I advise picking it up.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Cool.
Okay, so Shovel Knight. We all know Shovel Knight.
I've heard of him.
Yes. Have you heard of Amiibos?
I've also heard of that.
Oh,
Have you heard of?
I haven't
Have
bought
you heard
it.
of?
Yeah.
Have we heard of Shovel Knight Amiibos?
Have you heard of Shovel Knight Shiniebos? Shovel Knight is coming out as an amiibo.
I want him.
Yeah.
I kind of want him. He was gonna be my first amiibo until I bought the Wii U, fucking Mario Maker bundle. But looks cool, man. Like I don't know what it does. I mean, amiibos.
It makes it-
What the fuck do they do? Who knows?
For the system,
I hate
for the Wii game, if you have it on Wii, which nobody bought it for Wii, it makes it 2-player co-op.
I did. Oh wait, no, I unlocked it. Yeah, sorry.
And then I have it for 360. You unlock a whole bunch of challenge modes or something.
It unlocks a bunch of challenge modes. It unlocks like a 2-player mode as well.
Not on the 3
Yeah.
DS.
For I
don't know.
It unlocks a lot of things for 3DS and Wii U.
Yeah. It's super
And it
cool.
looks cool.
It looks awesome. I love Shovel Knight. I'm glad that this game's getting
Shovel Knight was
getting acknowledged
last year or earlier in the year as one of our game of the month.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I mean, still to this day, right? Game of the
Did
month.
Shovel Knight
for
come
a
out
year.
this year?
Ew. Was it last year or this year?
I think
Did
it's
he
coming
come out
soon.
this year?
The PS4 version is coming out soon. but
It's
I
already
think
out.
was,
It's already out, I think.
It was 215, right? I think it was. 215.
Earlier
Is
this
that when
year.
it came out? Holy shit.
Yeah. It's
It
already
feels so long ago, because it's so good.
It
It's
was
like-
last year.
It's just in your mind of like,
I feel like it came out like 15 years ago.
yeah.
Like, this is really good.
It looks like it came out 50 years ago.
I can't wait for the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's what they should do for the sequel. Make it look like Super Nintendo. How cool would that be?
Oh, hilarious.
I wish Amiibos did more, man. It seems like all they do is just unlock content. That sucks. Like,
Unless you're a collector,
I think they're dumb.
like an
they're
asshole
dumb.
like me.
They're
man.
dumb.
They're like, there's so much like overpromise, underdeliver.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I mean, they'll probably figure more things.
Do you know how
out
much?
for it.
I was watching a video on the Amiibos, like the history of Amiibos.
I,
Do you know?
I didn't get to see
Do you
that.
know how much Skylanders have made? Skylanders.
A shitload.
I would
Do
imagine.
you know how much?
Millions.
Guess.
I want to say
Billion,
like
wasn't it?
100, 200 million.
Okay, what's your guess?
It's like a $3 billion or something.
It's $3 billion.
$3 billion.
$3
Well,
billion.
this is the thing, though.
Wow, I'm not
Activision went to Nintendo first and was like,
And they
hey,
turned them down.
you want to make these things? And they were like, no. And then like, okay, so they made a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And who was like,
Now-
you know what? Maybe we should.
That being said, I do know that Skylanders was fucking huge, megaton. Oh my
Huge.
god! But then Amiibos came out and they kind of died down. Like, are Skylanders
Amiibos are
still
kicking
good?
its ass. Amiibos are kicking its ass.
That sucks, man.
But
Like,
nonetheless, still, they got their,
'cause I
they
mean,
got the money.
Skylanders had like legitimate gameplay.
$3 billion.
Ugh.
You're spending $12
Here's the
for a
deal.
character.
I'm
That's
not having
retarded.
kids. Fuck having kids, because like kids nowadays, like they imagine having a kid and they get like, you can't just buy one Skylander. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta buy like 50 Skylanders. It's just like this. Like, I'm not a fan of the fucking just.
They're toys as
Well, I
games.
mean,
They're not toys.
if
You
you're
can't
gonna have
play with
kids,
them.
Ugh, scary.
Don't show them video games.
No, what I did.
super scary.
My sister's kids are getting to the age where they play video games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do not get them into Skylanders. It's the biggest mistake and ripoff they'll ever get into. Don't do it.
Total
and she's
money
like,
suck.
I won't.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Oh, okay. That's
There
like
you
I
go.
was waiting for.
Nice. Positive.
Indeed.
Positivity. Good.
It's the dumbest thing ever. I'm like, get them real toys.
Oh, because I mean, it's
Ninja
literally.
Turtle toys in it right now are the fucking coolest.
They kind of the detail and quality of toys in general nowadays are just kind of like unreal. Like, just,
Yeah.
A lot better.
Especially the ones catered to the ones who were kids then, like the collector edition toys,
Yeah.
are awesome.
like the fucking. We talked a little bit. Force Friday just came and went, but like the Star Wars Black Series, just like as far as just like these like $20 action figure, but they're just like totally like legit movie matching. It's just like wow, these are like real 25 articulation points. Like Jesus Christ, a little bit ridiculous, but
We kind of see like the toys made now, are, like they're meant to break, so you can buy them over again.
It's marketing.
There you go. Like when we were kids, like
yeah.
our toys are meant to last.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Look about it, we still have our Ninja Turtle toys. I
See?
mean, if we didn't get them given away, they'd still be in good quality.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Fucking Pops. Fucking gave like all my fucking toy fleet away.
So did my mom.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Shovel Knight. We'll continue with Shovel Knight.
Yes.
Yes.
As of this recording,
He's back and pissed.
next week, when you guys are listening, the week that we're in, if you guys bought Shovel Knight in any of the systems, Plague of Shadows is going to be released free for everyone who's bought it.
Really?
Yep. So you'll be playing as Plague Knight and his adventures throughout the Shovel Knight universe.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah. So if I bought it on my 3DS a year and a half ago or whenever, I can download the free DLC.
Yep. Sweet. Yes. And if you guys, like we said before, Shovel Knight was our game of the month.
Yeah.
Sometime in the past.
All joking aside, man, like, you know,
Great fucking game.
great game, just like an ode to 2D platforming.
Hear
just
me out
great,
real quick.
fucking great.
How cool would it be if they make the sequel look like Super Nintendo, then the sequel after that looks like 64, and then the sequel after that they go like GameCube style? How
That would be
awesome would
cool.
that be?
That would be pretty funny.
I think they like teased it a little bit, right? Like I think they talked about
I have no
maybe,
idea.
like, maybe bumping up the next sequel, the legitimate sequel, would be more of the SNES kind of.
It'd be so cool.
That would be the cool. I don't know if they should go 64. Maybe just keep it 2D. Maybe like.
Or they go like
2.5D.
PlayStation style
Yeah.
Final Fantasy version of it, like it's you and Shield Knight.
Yeah. All joking,
Turn-based,
these
be
games
awesome.
Just brilliantly mastered, and just as far as balancing, just so much fun. Risk reward, good stuff.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Rock?
Not too bad.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, Boss Key Productions. You guys know who they are.
Boss Key is a Cliff.
Cliffy
Yeah, yes. Their game was, I guess, the name was called Blue Streak for a while, but its official name now is Lawbreakers.
I hate that name.
So stupid.
You guys see it?
I did
looks
see
cool.
it. It's just like the name Lawbreakers. I feel you, man.
It should be called Generic.
It's free
Generic.
to play. Free to play first person
It's
shooter.
generic. Don't you know?
Free to play first person shooter. 5 versus 5.
Generic.
Platform? Do we know platform?
It's so far as PC.
Okay.
Just PC for now.
It'll be on something.
When they were out, was it? I don't remember which. I think it was PAX. I think they were at recently.
Okay.
But
It just happened to
Xbox, Microsoft was looking at it. Sony eventually came by and looked at it too. So I'm sure we'll see it on one of those systems. But basically, premise: good versus bad.
Yeah.
You're
I
either
mean-
you're either the law or you're the lawbreakers.
Oh. I
But
get
there's
it.
like two. They revealed like 4 classes, 1 woman, 1 man each.
Yeah.
And it's just.
First person shooter.
It looks interesting. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't
like
look bad at
Unreal,
all.
kind of.
It feels very Unreal Tournament, which is fine. I mean, that's totally Cliffy B's
It
camp.
just feels like, I mean, Gears of War, iconic, huge.
Well, hold on.
Unreal Tournament,
Unreal Tournament,
iconic,
huge. Yeah.
Lawbreakers? Who gives a fuck, dude? It's like, come on, dude.
Hey, man.
Lawbreakers?
Hey.
Generic. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro. You have your own ass. I don't know. Jackrabbit. Amazing, unique, original.
He's right.
I'm
He's
sure.
right.
But I mean, come on, man. Dude,
The caveat of
I
names, Skip.
totally feel you. Lawbreakers. Come on, man. It just feels like. I don't know.
Other than the
It
name.
It doesn't feel like. Just come on. Gears of War.
If they could get it, if
of War,
they
bro.
bought the rights, they should have called it Bad Dudes.
I guess I could
Bad
have.
dudes.
I could have. God damn it! I could have said that in my thing. I was playing Gears of War. Fuck. All right, whatever. Go on. So, yeah, Lawbreakers.
It looks. I mean, the graphics look good.
Yeah.
It looks super sharp. PC, so the engine's great. Cool. High five, Cliffy B.
Yeah, there you go.
Good job.
Yeah, game coming out.
Do we like Cliffy B? I mean,
I
like,
like him.
for a while-
I don't mind him.
I don't mind him either.
I don't-
I mean, like, some people, I could understand why people wouldn't like him. Seems a little bit
Probably,
What's
too...
that
probably
mean?
more in the Gears of War era
Yeah.
when he was like all like
Dude-man,
buffed
bro.
out,
Yeah.
dude, bro,
It's fucking...
or whatever.
It's whatever, man.
But when
It was like Grandma's Boy. He was the evil character in Grandma's Boy.
it was kind of cool though, like when they
Little bit.
released Gears of War, like the remastered version, or whatever, he was live tweeting thing, or he was just tweeting out like facts during.
That's
like,
cool.
And he was saying he didn't want the big bulky guys.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want them like dude, bro. Like they just made it that way. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
He said like a lot of times they made a couple of decisions without him when he was on vacation. When he got back, he's like, fuck. Like they made it already. It's like it's already there. So he's like, fuck it. All
And
right,
it's too late to
let's keep
fix
going.
it.
So either way, a lot of cool facts he put out. You could probably find it up on Twitter or some sort of news article.
How much money do you think he made from Gears of War?
Well, he owns a Lamborghini.
Okay. Well,
Okay, there you go.
He got paid in Lamborghinis. You hear me? Plural.
Yeah.
Here's
so,
one.
Well, who knows? I mean, who knows? But I don't know.
has a smoking hot wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there you go.
Easy on the ice.
Yeah.
He bought that with a Lamborghini as well.
Yeah. Well, he had the Lamborghini first, then she was like, okay.
But I think
He's a
Clippy,
cool dude.
Clippy's probably, honestly, if we met Clippy, he's probably a fucking badass.
He's a badass dude.
He seems like a cool dude.
I think it's very easy because he was one of the first video game personalities that kind of like was, single-handed as being just like, okay,
He was a name. He was literally
Unreal
a name.
Tournament, Gears of War. Like,
Fuck
I think
yeah.
they kind of singled him out more so than the rest of the people that made the games. So maybe if you worked on those titles,
Well,
you can be like.
You think about it, he's one of the few Americans that had a name in the video game industry. Everything else was a Japanese name.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
He definitely had
for a long
yeah.
time too.
He had a
so,
face.
Yeah.
He had a face. And he still has a face. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, he does. He does have a face.
Breaking news.
You heard it here first on Ducks Out of the
Not a
King
burn
News.
victim. Cliffy B, not a burn victim.
Not a burnt face. He is a real face.
No.
What else you got?
Okay. So God damn it. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon! Don't stop, but maybe.
I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon.
Go.
But that's just me. Everybody.
Wow.
Pokemon.
I think
go, go,
Pokemon
go.
Go could be really awesome.
I
Go.
think
It could be cool.
it could be cool. It's a neat idea. I like Pokemon.
It makes it convenient for battling. If it's good, I can battle you anytime when you have your phone and I have my phone.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I didn't.
cool.
I didn't pick up on that we can actually battle. It seemed more of like a geotagging kind of a social experiment. than
No, I
like
think you
anything.
can battle.
Can we battle?
I hope so.
I hope so too. That would be awesome. That'd be
Okay,
awesome.
so the Pokemon Go people
yeah.
who they kind of teamed up with the people
Game Freak.
from Google that made a game in the past called Ingress. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that at all.
No.
It was like it's basically the same concept as Pokemon, where like you can randomly team up with people in real world or whatever.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Keep going.
and fight things or
in
whatever.
real world.
Yeah, I mean it's
Where's real world?
interesting. Judging from the trailer I saw, it seems kind of fun. Like everyone can team up and battle against a certain character to capture them. Now, I was confused. I'm like, if everyone battles the same boss or whatever,
Do you all get
do
'em?
they all capture them?
I hope not.
I don't know. Like
How does that work? Did someone randomly get it? Which would be
Yeah.
kind of cool too if it's just someone randomly got it.
But then it becomes like the whole fucking Destiny bullshit. Oh, I got my third rocket launcher, and the other guy we've been playing for had been wanting it for like weeks. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
still,
get
it
it.
could be work in progress. Type
Yeah.
thing. Either way, 2016
First,
for Android and iPhone.
no, is this part of the Nintendo NX mobile initiative, or is this
No, it's
totally like
separate.
independent Game Freak, just independent?
Well, I mean, Nintendo doesn't hardcore own Pokemon.
yeah.
There's
who
another
knows?
guy who is on that side.
Game Freak owns it,
There you go. So I mean, it's just
or the
not,
Pokemon Company.
yeah,
Pokemon.
it's not hardcore Nintendo, so they can do whatever they want. I
I'm sure
guess.
Nintendo has a lot to say over it though.
Yeah, but
I think
nonetheless,
that they're like at least a 50% partner,
you think?
at least.
All right. Well, nonetheless, they're becoming to mobile devices for all you fools who love Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I will probably not be getting that or playing it.
If it's free, I'd try
We get it, man. We
What if
get
it's
it,
like
man.
Hearthstone?
So I'll
So
love it.
Dino,
You guys will
Dino will
throw
be
out
playing
there.
it,
Yeah.
and Dino will be informing us.
That being said, though, I don't know, man. Pokemon X and Y totally revitalized my love for the series. It brought back that red and blue nostalgia.
Well, see, I never played the series, and
this
then I
game-
got into X and Y, and I was like,
Yeah, we know, bro. We know you didn't get into it. Man. We tried.
I tried. I
Your
was
love and allegiance was dedicated to Animal Crossing, so I respected that. I totally respected that.
Hey man, Animal Crossing is fucking awesome.
I look forward to buying it, dude. I'm waiting for it to drop below $30, man. Like I don't know. I would pay $19 for that experience.
Honestly, like every time
I would pay $19.99.
Well, you know
for
what's
that
funny is
experience.
every time I go to Target, I hope it's on sale because I want to get it so I can buy it for you.
I give you $20.
It was on sale a couple weeks ago.
I wouldn't even.
I look
like,
forward
Okay, let's get back to the fucking news.
New.
Anyway, so Pokemon Go, you also get like there's like a
What does it
wristband,
do?
wristwatch thing that comes with it as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of shaped as like the Google Navigator thing.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know about. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Well, you don't have to get it.
Okay,
you don't
good.
have to if you don't want to. But they said the reason for that is you're not always constantly looking at your phone. Now, the purpose of that is it vibrates and also has like an LED light. So I guess if you're near someone who is gonna battle or you're gonna
Or you're
need
near
help,
a Pokemon in the wild.
something like that, it will
All these
vibrate.
people are gonna be like,
LED.
oh my god, what's going on? It's like, what are you
What's
doing? Are you having a seizure? No, I'm looking for a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
So, bro. I'm like a fucking.
I hear there's Charizards here. Hold on. It's next to the Wendy's. No, wait, that's just a fat guy.
Wouldn't he be like?
I didn't even pick up on any of that though. Like, I didn't realize you can battle people. I thought it was just more of like a geotagging.
I think it's like you can battle people
capturing.
and you can team up with other people to fight.
But I have to go all the way to Japan
Yeah, right,
to
dude.
get most of the good Pokemon.
You literally have to go to
You
these
might
geographical
need
points.
to travel internationally.
I mean,
to
unless
get the
you
good stuff.
meet somebody from that area who's willing to trade with you.
And if you don't have a good
But they
data
probably
plan
won't.
and you're out of the country, you're
Yeah,
fucked.
you're fucked.
I just battled a kid for 5 minutes. I owe my phone company $38,000.
The game's free.
But I got Pikachu.
The game's free. The plane
But I
ticket
got
to
Pikachu.
Malaysia.
A Japanese Pikachu.
The plane ticket to Malaysia to get Lit Leo is fucking
Yeah.
like $300. So
Yeah.
you gotta like check some
I
balances.
really want Raichu. Gotta go to Singapore.
Come on, man, Pancham.
Fuck yeah, Pancham. Pancham's a man.
I don't know what it is.
But,
He's the panda bear.
yeah, you know who it is, bro. You know
I
exactly
know.
who it is. Fucking name.
Go.
man. Go.
I saw a Ditto.
Pokemon Go.
I saw a Ditto Pikachu
News go.
in the wild.
Oh yeah.
Looked awesome.
Did you catch it?
No. I mean, wild, like someone took a picture of like a merchandise of a Ditto Pikachu. Looks funny. Anyway, moving along.
Moving along.
Speaking of Pokemon,
Whoa.
or Pokemon, as I say.
Okay, man.
So recently, during the Pokemon World Championships, there were 2 people arrested.
Why are we talking about this, man?
I know it's kind of old, but
This is old.
We gotta go back. Hey, we
Shit
missed.
happens.
We
People
missed.
brought
I'm not
guns.
gonna edit this for like 6 days.
We,
bro,
we missed this while we're on a little break here, so it may be a little
summer
old,
vacation.
but I would like to hear what you guys, your
Well,
thoughts on this.
People brought guns because they're butthurt about something. Then they social media posted like fucking pussies.
All right, two
And then-
morons posted up on Facebook a
Yeah.
picture of a shotgun, a rifle, and
And
a bunch of ammunition.
I didn't even hear about this.
And it was underneath the caption said going to Pokemon tournament or something, something to that effect. And someone at the tournament saw what they posted, alerted the authorities. Police were like, "What the fuck?" So they got a search warrant, found these 2 dudes, found their car, looked in the trunk.
While they were
Car
waiting
heads.
outside.
What did they find?
Whoa.
Guns and ammunition.
Guns and ammunition.
And virginity.
They were detained
Yeah.
and now are detained under weapons and whatever, all that stuff. Not under the threats, quote unquote. Sorry,
But it's they're like, so stupid.
but it's like they could have done a lot of damage if they wanted to.
Oh, they totally
Who
could've.
knows what the fuck
But-
they were trying to do? Like, I guess apparently, and some chats too. They were saying like something about making another Columbine or some other bullshit like that. So I mean,
Are even kids old enough to realize, like, even know what Columbine is now?
well, one was 27, so yes.
Yeah, he.
Okay, so one guy, James Stumbo, who was 27.
Stumbo?
Stumbo, where is that from?
I don't know.
Dumbo?
Rambo?
Rambo? Alright, and the other guy, Kevin Norton, who was 18.
Kevin Norton.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah, they
I-
had on themselves, or in the vehicle, an AR-15 assault rifle, a 12-gauge shotgun, and a lot of fucking ammo to do
Well, this
some
is
damage.
nice that the people who take part in Pokemon stuff saw a threat and didn't think it was a joke or anything and was serious about it. It's like, hey, we're going to this event. I want to make sure I'm safe. I'm talking to somebody. Thank God somebody did it. You know? Could you imagine hearing that? Like, it'd be ridiculous. You went to a gaming convention and you got shot? It's enough that we have to worry about that at movie theaters.
Yeah.
Fucking white people.
I mean, they were white though. Were they white people?
Of course they were. The only people who bring guns to
Pokemon.
events are white guys.
Come on, man. I'm envisioning people bringing guns to a Pokemon convention. I don't know, dude.
They are as Weird
probably
Al,
white.
as Weird Al
They're
would
white
put it,
people. The more I
white
think
and
about
nerdy.
it, the more I think about it, they're white. Absolutely.
They're 100%.
Oh my god.
It's
Okay.
lame. How terrible is your life that you go to a fucking Pokemon convention to kill people?
Were they anti Pokemon? Was it
Well,
like
apparently the main guy,
Right.
James Stumbo, our favorite.
The
Dude, stop
Stumbo.
saying? I'm gonna have to beat that name out.
James. Well, no, it was in articles. You could
It's in public record.
But yeah, fuck
Alright,
it.
alright.
Don't believe him. This asshole.
We're not saying he did it. Don't
Yeah.
believe the hype.
Apparently, he did win a couple tournaments earlier this year or whatever. So.
Seriously?
So they were part of the.
Fuck this guy.
They were part of
Yeah.
the Pokemon community.
Yep.
They were not happy. They want to bring guns to the Pokemon.
Who knows what the fuck
was
was
their
up.
outcome? What do they think? Like,
I don't know.
you're gonna shoot some people. Worst comes to worst. You're going to jail no matter what, or you kill yourself. Is that really what you want?
I have no idea. I mean, what's really going on through these guys' heads?
It doesn't make any sense to me ever. It's like you barely lived and you're killing yourself. with a whole bunch of other people, you asshole. Just kill
his
yourself.
friend who was 18 years old.
Who was the comedian who had that really good tweet about if you ever want to on a shooting rampage, just make sure you shoot yourself first.
George Wallace, I think it was.
Yeah, it was George Wallace. It was so great.
I have no problem with you killing people. Just start with yourself first.
Yeah. Funny enough, dude, George Wallace, like a 68-year-old, 70-year-old
Yeah.
man. Funny comic.
On point, man. On
On
point.
point, dude.
George Wallace.
I fuck with some George Wallace,
Much
man.
props.
Hashtag George
Much
Wallace.
Fuck
props
with
from
some-
Dark Side of the Kingdom.
Hashtag Kangol.
Yeah.
Kangol hat.
Yeah.
George Wallace.
Nice.
Okay, so rocking that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Last story of the day.
Thank God.
PS1.
They turned 20.
Oh!
Oh.
20 years old.
Oh.
And we have art for it.
Oh.
My God. So, the launch titles. Did any of you guys play these games? Let me know. Battle Arena Toshiden.
Yes.
ESPN Extreme Games.
No, but it sounds extreme.
Kalik, the DNA Imperative.
Okay.
What? No,
NBA Jam Tournament Edition.
You know I'm there.
I played that, but not on
Yeah.
PS4.
I was like
on
Sega Genesis,
I
yeah.
had Super Nintendo. Power Surf 3D Tennis. No? All right. The Raiden Project.
No.
That's a gun
Rayman.
game. Yeah, I played Rayman.
Ridge Racer. I played that.
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. Okay. Street Fighter. The movie.
The best video game ever.
Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
There you
Yes.
go. Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't believe that's a launch title.
It was. Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
It was. These are all launch title games. And that's a game I still want to play.
Now is that? Oh,
Have you ever played it?
Yeah,
I've never played it.
Oh, it's so bad.
Is it like? I mean, can you pull off
Mortal Kombat.
Hayuken? Can you pull off moves, or is it just like broken
like
gameplay?
It's like Mortal Kombat. They're all like scanned in figures from.
Seems like fun to revisit, maybe.
And the last one, Total Eclipse.
Of the heart.
Now, out of that launch lineup, I do remember Battle Arena Toshiden. It seemed like that
You can
was
die in one hit. That's all I remember.
It's like the graphics were, oh my god.
And you can cut
Polygons.
down bamboo.
Polygons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember the game itself. I never played it. The only game I really played from that list was probably Ridge Racer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Man, wow. PlayStation.
Holy shit.
20 years, really?
Yes.
We're getting old, man.
Yes. It's been a
Because
long time.
PlayStation does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah. If you guys follow
works.
us on
That works.
Facebook or
works.
you want to check out the website, we did post that up. Our top 3 favorite games.
Yeah.
We're going to speak a little more on that a little later.
I'm going to say Percy, Twitter famous, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Retweeted by the maker and
Arata?
fucking dude behind Tekken. That's pretty cool, man. Cool little fucking social media bump.
I was
Bum, bum,
I was
bum.
surprised he retweeted that, so
It's awesome, man.
very happy.
Yeah.
Cool
Anyway.
dudes.
But that's news for now. I think when we come back, we'll speak on this 20th anniversary
Yeah,
of.
just a little bit.
We'll talk a little bit about the top 3 games.
We'll
And,
get behind the scenes of our top 3 games, talk some maybe some PlayStation memories, and
Yes.
just kind of fizzle out from there. So.
Yeah.
Hell
See you
yeah.
guys on the other side.
Let me tell you a few things us British absolutely love. Darkness, sides of things, and kingdoms. Dark Side of the Kingdom is the definitive video game podcast produced by people who love video game podcasts. Go figure. Dark Side of the Kingdom, oven fresh video game culture served weekly on iTunes, SoundCloud, and thedrainage.net. Tell your friends.
Yeah. Freestyle and just fucking go off the cuff and see what happens. And then we build off that.
Yeah.
That's how I'd roll. That's what I used to do when I was playing a band.
Not overthink it too much.
Sorry.
It's not-
Yeah,
Okay.
just.
And 3, 2, 1.
Bam. We are back, guys.
We are back!
Segment 3, Dark Side of the Kingdom, episode
What?
39.
Holy shit, we almost 40.
Almost 40, guys. Whoa. We talked about it earlier. We were going to congratulatorily pat ourselves on the back for the 40th episode, but I think we might hold off to 50. Maybe, maybe not. What do you think? 40?
I think we'll pat ourselves
What's
on-
midlife crisis? 40, 50?
40 is midlife, but I thought last episode was 39.
No, this is
38. This is,
Oh, wow.
we are 39.
We're getting old.
We are getting old.
We're almost.
We are on the precipice of 3 years of doing the show. For 40 episodes, not a lot of episodes. We do quality over quantity.
There you
and
go.
kind of just great content for 3 years plus.
And if you are new listeners,
Yeah.
I advise going back.
Go back to the catalogs,
Listen
man.
to that fucking quality.
I will say evergreen
Wait.
material. The shit is timeless. We do good stuff. Congratulations, guys.
Very
Let's pat
timeless.
ourselves on the back.
My God.
We are coming back this week with not necessarily mailbag. We did get some great questions this week, like always, guys. We appreciate
Thank you.
darksideofthekingdom.com/mailbag. Give us some questions. But I think in honor of
PlayStation.
PlayStation
The,
20th
PSX.
year anniversary, we put out a tweet. We put out a very graphical tweet. Threw it out in the world. Top threes. Got some great press. Got some retweets.
Yes.
And I think let's talk PlayStation, man.
You guys seem to like it, so we'll go
Enjoyed
down
it.
the list. We'll start with Dean.
Yeah.
And your top 3 were...
Yeah, so this is not necessarily like the 3 best PlayStation games per se. This is
It's just
my
us. There you
favorite 3 PlayStation games. I went with Symphony of the Night,
Yeah.
Brave Fencer Musashi, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Just kind of like 3 tentpole titles, different genres that represented my PlayStation experience. Let's just throw them out there first, and we'll talk about it later.
All
so,
right, man.
Percy,
So-
what'd you go with?
Percy, what you
I
got?
went with Brave Fencer Musashi. Fucking amazing game.
Interesting. Before we just pat ourselves on the back too much, not many people love Brave Fencer Musashi. Personally enjoys it. I love that. Man.
You know what's weird? Yeah, honestly, you're the only other person that really knows that game. and
I've
was
never
like-
heard of it.
And was
Percy,
like,
no, Percy or Ian, never heard of it or never played it.
I've never heard of it
Never
or
heard
played
of it?
it
Whoa.
until you guys brought it up.
you know what's
crazy.
crazy?
That's
Like,
crazy.
what made that game was getting the demo to Final Fantasy VIII.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
It's a Square game?
Yes.
Square game. Now for me, I was
Squaresoft.
Squaresoft when they were Squaresoft before Enix came into the picture. I loved Zelda. Link to the Past was my fucking favorite game at the time. This was kind of like the Square's answer to Zelda, action adventure RPG style game. Just fucking great, man. Like,
man.
dude, just,
So good. I really hope they put it on the PlayStation, like
Yeah.
PS1
Or just
Classics or something.
anything, dude. PS4, Vita. Let us download the title.
Why is he called a fencer, not a samurai or something?
Let's not get too deep into it. I don't have an answer for you. Brave Fencer Musashi. He was a summoned samurai.
Yes.
There was peril in the kingdom.
Yep.
The all-you-can-eat kingdom? All-you-can-eat kingdom.
Yes. The land and
Shit
everything
that out.
around this
It's
whole
funny.
place is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
The writing is amazing.
But yeah, just fun action-adventure style, isometric gameplay. Fun game. But
I'm gonna sit down and play that.
finish it out. So that was Brave Fencer Musashi.
Yes, sorry. Brave Fencer Musashi, Tekken 3,
Yes.
and Ridge Racer 4.
Ridge
Or-
Racer.
AKA you played the game?
R4.
R4.
Yes. Great games, man.
Great game.
Ian, what'd you go with?
Mine were the game. I didn't have a PlayStation until I know what they are. I didn't have a PlayStation ever. I borrowed my cousin's for a couple of weeks, but I didn't own one. So the ones I put on my list are the ones that I just played the most at their place or with my brothers when we borrowed it.
Yeah.
And it's Twisted Metal 2 because that game is the best.
Awesome.
I had a hard time picking my top 3. Twisted Metal 2
So
was
did I.
right up there.
Yeah,
That
as
game
soon as I
is-
finish
so
my
was.
list, I have regrets already.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal 2, then The Legend of Dragoon, which is the end
Right.
of the game system, but it's awesome. I just like RPG games.
Yeah.
And then Theme Hospital, which is one of my favorite games still. I have it on my Vita. I still play it. I love
Oh,
it.
shit.
It
Yes.
is so good. I highly recommend it.
That's interesting. So, like, I briefly remember Theme had like a stint of games.
Mm-hmm.
Was there more than one Theme? Hospital Theme?
I have only played one Theme Hospital. I don't know the other themes, but
Okay.
I'm sure it's the
But
same.
it seemed
It's
like-
by Bullfrog, I think.
Hospital was their go-to. That was like the best one, right? Maybe.
It's the only
maybe
one I
not.
played, but I love it. Like it still holds up. It's funny as hell. It's a sim game where you're just building a hospital, but it's all like fake diseases. But it's super entertaining. It's super fun.
Yeah.
And as soon as I finished my list, the first thing I thought was like, what about Metal Gear? I totally forgot Metal Gear.
Metal Gear X.
Oh man,
Or like, what is your go-to PlayStation Metal Gear?
Metal Gear Solid
Okay. Yeah. Right.
There's only 2, I think. Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear VR Mission.
VR mission.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I thought maybe. Sorry.
No, I don't. But yeah,
So, yeah, dude,
me and Dean, Brave Fencer Musashi, man. That's a go-to
I think
game.
we got to do a stream of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to watch you play and like
Yeah.
be cringeworthy.
Now, I think the thing with that game will be, maybe modern teens, kids might not be able to appreciate it, but you came from the era. The game the game is great, man. Like, there's some kind of like age that came with it that, like, the isometric, you're limited to, like, there's a lot of pop-up, there's a lot of just like weird, like, limited map. I mean, it's very small, bite-sized maps, but the gameplay, the soundtrack, everything about it is just super
Voice
fun,
acting.
man. Voice acting is just fun.
the art.
Yeah. I don't
Artwork
see
is great.
now. I don't see a lot of love in the press for this title, mostly because I think a lot of the press that I appreciate is a little bit older than me and a little bit older than us. So maybe just kind of like our age group, we hit it right at the perfect time. Fucking Raven's Musashi, man. Summer of '98. I spent the whole summer just playing that game.
Honestly, I think that's about the same thing for me too. I remember getting it for Christmas. My parents got it for Christmas.
Okay.
I was like, I want this so bad.
Yeah. The cover work, like the artwork for the cover.
The
just great.
artwork was fucking great. Honestly, a lot of people bought it just to get the Final Fantasy VIII demo.
Yeah.
But I wanted this for this game specifically.
Yeah.
And my God, I fell in love. And I really wish they'd put it out on the PlayStation Network.
Did they make sequels?
There
There
was one.
Yeah, there was one for PS2. It was like Brave Fencer Mushiden. It was not necessarily a true sequel. It was just kind of like a spiritual successor. So same character, just totally different art style, totally different gameplay. It was rough. Like,
Well, I mean, the art style looked fine. It's just the gameplay was shit.
Yeah,
it was.
it really was shit, man. It was
not good.
It's more
not
like a
fun.
hack and slash, kind of just generic brain dead brawler, opposed to like a good RPG.
Yeah, it's
Now, PlayStation came out 20 years ago. Like, what is our first PlayStation experience? Like, I mean, Ian, you said you never really owned one, so like you just
No.
friends of.
Well, I mean, do you remember playing was there like a demo booth somewhere where you played something or
No,
no?
I
Really?
just went to a friend's house or my cousin's to play it.
Okay.
Well, what
Because
you're
I
out-
was at Nintendo, like hardcore. We had Nintendo.
So
Internet.
you had the 64,
I had a 64.
Mario
Well,
64.
Yeah.
Early memories. What was your first like game you remember playing?
On PlayStation?
Yeah.
Probably Tekken.
Hell yeah.
I totally really
Yeah.
remember the demo disc that you would get that had all those games on it because that's like,
PlayStation Underground.
that's how you played everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up?
I remember the
So-
fucking Einhander Tomba disc, whatever that disc
Yeah.
that was. That's the disc I had. I played the fuck out of that disc. Great games, man.
Demo discs.
Yeah.
You kids. You kids.
Yeah. Now, for me, before I ever owned a PlayStation, I remember Blockbuster. They had the rent a PlayStation option.
I have not done that, but I knew they did.
I remember that. You had
They
to rent
did
a
it-
console.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, the family member that got married that weekend, but a family member got married that weekend, and it was like me, a couple of the cousins, we all got together. We went to Blockbuster. We were maybe like 10, 11 years old.
All put your
And
allowance together.
Put our allowance together. We rented the PlayStation Blockbuster package, took it home, and the fucking system did not work. So, so it sucked. So we couldn't even play it. So
Jesus.
that was my first experience with that. Then like
That sucks.
3 or 4 months later, I eventually bought the system. And
How much was it to rent? Do you remember?
the parents handled that
Yeah.
aspect of the transaction. I don't know, maybe like, fuck, man, renting systems. Like,
That was so old.
I think you had to pay like a down payment, or you had to like have a really good account with
Yeah.
Blockbuster at the time. But it was pretty expensive. It was like $40 maybe.
I remember you could rent the Virtual Boy.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Did anyone rent the Virtual Boy?
Nobody rented that.
Same time, same era. I did not rent it.
Like that game.
I kind of wanted it, but I never really.
There's a kid down
I
the
kinda
street
knew it
from me
was shit.
who had it
Yeah.
because he was like the only child and he pretty much got whatever he wanted.
Honestly, that's how I played it too. There was always a
And-
kid down the
Yeah.
street who was like, "Hey, I need friends.
Yeah.
Check out this cool shit my parents got me."
Yeah. My parents hate each other, but they love me, so they buy me expensive
Yeah.
stuff. Come over, play games. Now,
Yeah.
It seemed like PlayStation was kind of like the era of the store kiosk. No, Percy, did you have like an in-store memory with these?
It was Independence Day.
Ooh,
I remember playing it at RC.
not a
World.
good game.
Oh, fucking terrible. But that's a game I do remember playing. One of the first games I played in the store. But I remember playing at my cousin's house. He had a PlayStation. I remember playing Ridge Racer and Tekken 2. Tekken 2 is probably like what we played the most.
Yeah, Tekken was like the arcade perfect port. Tekken 2 was just amazing. It
Yes.
just seemed like just
So great.
fully expanded roster. Just like the end, like you'd beat a character, you got like a good end game, like
That's
video.
fucking awesome. I mean,
I-
and then eventually when we did get our own PlayStation, we got Tekken 3. Holy fuck, that game just blew my mind up. Like me and my brother played it for hours on end, like no matter what. It's kind of weird. Like you think of finding a game playing the same person over and over and over, it's like gets boring and boring. But I don't know. We play every day for hours, and it would not get sick of it. I don't know. It's just I don't know. That game has a special part in my heart. So good. Tekken 3.
Another memory I really remember, was we used to stay over at our aunt's house with my cousins, and we got Resident Evil 2, and we stayed up all night playing it. And it was so scary. And we got like nowhere, but we played it like forever. There's a scene in it where you're in the library and you walk on the second floor, and it just gives way below you, and you just fall down. And we all just gasped when it happened. We're like, ah! Like, it was the scariest part.
I don't know what it was, man. Like, PlayStation era was like the first era of games where you legitimately got scared.
Yeah.
Like Silent Hill as well. Just like
dude,
radio, the
that
transmission.
game is so crazy.
Resident Evil 2, man. Like the dogs jumping through the windows were huge.
Yep.
It was like super scary. I do have a memory that was like kind of like a Twisted Metal 1 in-store kiosk memory. I was like standing at my cousin's house. We walked to the store, like we're going to the store, we're playing, and he was like 3 or 4 years older than me, so he was just totally tearing me up, just beat me. He's like, dude, I'm just fucking talking shit and bragging. And then so like I think I finally beat him like 2 or 3 times in a row, and I was like, fuck, dude. I'm like, fuck. I think I finally found my guy now. And then like he just like looked at me. And he just like punched me as hard as he could in the arm. And I was like, I'm like, fuck, you were in the store, and I was just like, oh, sorry, bro. And he was like super passive aggressive gamer. So
did you start crying?
On the inside, I did. On the inside.
Did you shed a tear?
So I didn't say anything, so I was like, oh, you're kind of.
Who were you playing? Who were you playing as?
I think it was like Sweet Tooth, or I don't know. It was Twisted Metal 1, so it wasn't even like Twisted Metal 2.
First mode.
Twisted Metal 2, fucking great, man.
The 2 had co-op.
But come on, isn't that great when you're a little kid and you beat someone who's older than you? Like, fuck you.
Oh, dude.
I got this.
Okay, this isn't a PlayStation memory, but this happened. My sister is older than me, and she had a whole bunch of her friends come over, right?
Yeah.
And one of her friends' brothers, who was actually in my age range, came over too for some reason. And our basement is where we kept all our games.
I'm sure it's more like, if you're gonna go, you have to bring your little brother.
Well, yeah, probably. So my sister wanted to start on the video games because they were all downstairs and she didn't know how to do it. So she's like, Ian, could you come over here and turn this on? So I turned on GoldenEye for them, right? And they're like, you want to play a little bit? And I'm like, sure, why not? So we played 2 rounds. They're like, you can't play anymore, man. You gotta leave. Because I was so good at GoldenEye, I memorized the spawn positions.
Were you Odd Job?
No, I played as Valentine. I played as Valentine, who's actually shorter than everybody, but he doesn't look as short, so you have the advantage. Yeah. But I would memorize spawn positions when you start, and I would just wreck them like they had no shot. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Well, that's not your fault. I mean, that's how
it's just how the game was made, man.
It's just crazy to think that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's depressing.
A little bit.
And then a car game I like to play, Ridge Racer 4 R4. I just love the layout, the way that the design was, everything was all yellow and black, and it looked fucking awesome. And that, honestly, that's one of the few PlayStation games, like, I did love Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, which was fucking great as well on PlayStation. Yeah. Good fucking game.
It was like right at the cusp of great racing games.
Yes, it's like right in that
Gran
spot.
Turismo 2. Like
great fucking game.
Driver.
But Ridge Racer 4, man, I mean, that game was so good. I don't know why, but that was a game I just spent so many hours by myself just playing over and over and over. And I'm not like a huge racing guy, but that game just...
Was it like dual disc? Or it was like, I remember it was like a
thick
case.
Yeah, it did have a thick case. I think
it had like the arcade and sim mode, or like what
I think it did have like something similar to that, but it was I think it was mostly the design that really grabbed my attention on everything. So honestly, it kind of might have an influence on the way I design stuff too. So great game, fucking loved it. Design's great, and I don't know, it's just a game that hooked me in like hardcore, and I love it to this day. Great. Yeah. Great fucking game.
Yeah. I actually played it way later, but like fucking great game, man.
Oh yeah.
R4. Gran Turismo. Did anybody play Gran Turismo?
Not
like
really.
First
I watched a lot of people play it, but I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
I told my list to my brother, and he was like, "Why'd you put Resident Evil 2 or Metal Gear Solid?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm like, those games are great, and there's no hate at all." But I mean, I watched him play those games.
Yeah. I see. The thing is, these were our choices.
Yeah. Exactly.
One of my choices, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like, do you guys remember when that game came out?
Yes.
That was
a great game.
World changing.
World changing.
Things changed so much.
That like fucking launched skateboarding, like even in general, skateboarders, like in real life, were skateboarding more because of this title came out. I remember freshman year, Carson High, going over to my buddy's house, going to the basement, like all our friends, there was like just like 8 to 10 dudes there, just in awe, in a line, waiting to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It was just like, everybody's just like, dude, this game is fucking unreal, just totally like self-contained levels. You know, it's just secret tapes, high scores.
That's funny. That's the thing. Is
all
like
that
that
shit.
game
It's
is not
just-
timeless.
It's so fun, man.
But it's so good.
It's
like
so good.
collecting cassette tapes to.
I got so into Tony Hawk. I never heard of Tony Hawk before. Like I heard of the Pro Skater, obviously,
Yeah.
and his
X-Games.
brand and stuff. But I remember exactly the first time I heard about the video game though. I was in my German class, and the two kids.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I took German when I was in high
Do
school.
tell.
And
Count to 10 real fast.
Mein Kampf.
no, we didn't go over that. And the two kids to the right of me were talking about, hey man, did you find the secret tape on this thing? I'm like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about? They're like, you know, the secret tapes. I'm like, no, dude, what are you talking about? Tony Hawk. I'm like, the Pro Skater? Yeah, the game. Have you played it? I'm like, there's a game?
Secret tape.
So then I found the game, and I had no idea what they were talking about. And then I'm like, oh, it's a videotape? That's
Yeah.
so weird.
And it was like, dude, just like 2-minute matches. More so, the first 2 or 3 games were all about just like self-contained, pure gameplay, skate parks, and it's just super fun.
I
man.
bet
like,
you that game sold so many skateboards.
it really
Had
did.
to
man.
have.
Like,
Because they went with
because
like.
I wasn't a skateboarder at the time, but like all of us were just like, dude, this game is fun, just great. You do like the backflip cream Campbell over the fucking glass in the first warehouse, get the secret tape.
Yes.
Grind on the fucking thing right after, skate around. Great stuff.
Game's so good.
Good stuff, man. Fuck, good stuff. Tony Hawk. It's been rough, but you know.
It's so funny when you sent me the list of what you want. I was like, oh man, Tony Hawk, yes. Yes, so good.
Yeah. I had a hard time. Now,
So
what
did
did it? Now, okay, we all know our top 3. Everybody picked our top 3. What was like 4 and 5? Like, what was almost there for you guys?
Oof.
Like for me, like maybe Parasite Eve was really up there.
Yes, Parasite Eve
Not
was-
necessarily the best Square soft game, but for me, I played it. I really enjoyed it. It was super dark, super fun, hot fucking female protagonist, just like super dark adventure game. Yeah,
Great fucking
love
game.
that game.
I mean, honestly, it could probably still be like Tekken 2 or something for the Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Alpha
I was right there with
Alpha
Tekken,
series.
dude. Tekken, like more so Tekken 2 for me personally, just like unlocking the videos afterwards.
Yeah,
So
I know.
fun.
And, that was the thing is like just being the game to watch these weird videos that didn't make
Yeah.
sense at all. Great. I don't know. It'd probably be like something for Street Fighter Alpha series or Tekken 2.
Sports games? We guess like
Loaded, Reloaded.
Well,
we're good.
Load and Reload are awesome, but I
Yeah.
would totally say Tenshu, and I
Okay.
that's like my
I
I
saw
would
Tenshu
put,
come
I
up.
would actually put that on my
all right,
list.
guys. Bushido Blade.
Great games.
That's
Great
cool
games.
games.
Cool
Holy
games.
shit.
Super cool.
But
like
Tenshu is so badass. I was
Yeah.
so good at those games when I was like, I'm sure they're terrible now, but when those came out, I was grandmaster. Like I was fucking awesome.
Tenshu. Now was that with like the red satchel,
Yeah,
like the whatever, like the whatever that is. Scarf, the red scarf.
no, that's Shinobi.
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 Sorry, I apologize.
That was PlayStation 2.
Audio podcast. I'm not doing hand movements and shit.
You were either a guy named
Now Solid Snake.
Ryu
Unlimited ammo.
something or a chick, and
Yeah.
the game was awesome, like super fun, and it was stealth,
Yeah.
and like, oh, so cool.
I mean, like
I'm
even
sure it's looked like complete garbage now.
even more so, like sports games are pretty good. Like I remember
Blitz.
Game Day Blitz.
Game Day.
Game Day '98 was big. NBA Live before. I'm a diehard fucking 2K guy. Before 2K, there was NBA Live and NBA Live '96 and
989
That's
Studios.
great.
99
99 Studios.
All right,
Fuck
99.
99 Studios, man. They ruined every great franchise. Too Extreme. Fucking
Cool Borders.
Cool Borders. They fucked that up. Fucking.
They fucked up Twisted Metal 3,
Oh my god, did they?
They did, dude.
Twist Metal 3 is so bad.
but they were good at sports games.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if they were. Twisted Metal 2, pinnacle of the series. Twisted Metal 3. I remember. Me and all my
Garbage.
cousins were diehard Twisted Metal guys. Twisted Metal 3, shitty physics.
Well, it wasn't
Cars
by-
kept flipping
yeah.
over.
It was.
Did you guys play Fear Effect or Fear Effect 2, where you get to play as a lesbian?
I
But like, hold on, a 90s
Well,
lesbian?
I missed
went-
out on those. I missed out on those. I
no,
knew of that after the fact.
Dean took us to a store around here on Charleston somewhere, and
Game
I
Works.
bought
It's
Fear
closed now.
Effects 1. I think I might have bought Fear Effect 2 as well, but still haven't played them. I can't wait. I've heard so many things about them,
Oh, they're
especially when I was younger.
so weird.
I wanted to play them so bad.
If you're ready for some hot lesbian action, espionage.
Woo! Polygon lesbian action.
Also, another cool game that I played a lot. Fuck, what the hell is it called now? Shit,
You lose.
I lost it. Whatever.
I'm sure it was cool.
It was on my list of games.
Okay. Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon. Great game.
You had Dragoon, Twisted Metal 2, and
Theme Hospital.
Theme Hospital.
Theme Hospital.
All great games.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah.
And all of them you can buy on the PlayStation Store. Oh, except for Legend of Dragoon. I don't know if you can buy that.
I don't think it's on there yet.
I
But
hope.
Yeah.
Sony, if you're listening,
Hey.
Brave Fence Musashi,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
Put
Please.
that on there. I'll
Please
buy
do.
the shit out. I'll
Yeah.
buy a lot of copies of that.
Yeah. Now, how about
For other
this
people.
PlayStation, you know.
Oh, Need for Speed. The
Yeah.
old school Need for Speed games.
Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, those
That
are
was the best.
awesome.
That was the best piece.
How about Tomb Raider?
Oh yeah, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider 1 and 2.
Oh yes.
3.
Tomb Raider 2.
Not so much, but like
Tomb
2,
Raider 2.
with the mansion, the opening level, the mansion. Great games. Did
Creep-
not age well.
Creepy
No.
Butler. No, fuck no. Hard.
But I guess, 20 years have passed. PlayStation's been hot property for a while.
Safe on filter.
Safe filter was big.
It was definitely of its time.
was
Oh
the
yeah, it
great
does not
game.
hold up at all.
It was the Splinter
Ugh.
Cell of the time.
Dude,
Safe
I
filter.
just love to killing people with tasers till
When
they
you
burn
taser,
up.
they explode. Yeah.
That was 989, right? I think Safe
I don't know who made it, but
No, I don't think that was 99.
but it does not hold up at all because you don't have dual stick camera control.
Yeah. So
And it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's funny. to
either
go
way,
back.
much love, much respect for PlayStation.
Thanks for the memories.
Yes,
Yeah.
for real. That's something we will definitely hold dearly inside.
Yeah. Looking forward to maybe another 20 years, maybe PS5, PS6.
When they
Maybe
implant
not.
it into our brain.
Yeah.
What I'm down for. I'm down for that.
Okay.
And yeah.
Let's have a cheers for PlayStation and call it an evening.
We'll have a cheers for PlayStation and Moses Malone.
Yes.
There you go. We didn't quite get to it in news, but, Moses Malone.
Moses Malone.
Legend.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he was popular 20 years ago.
Yes. So,
So, guys, Dark Side of the Kingdom. No mailbag this week. We had a couple great questions.
we'll hold off.
We're going to put those in the fucking afterburner and just give us darksideofthekingdom.com/mailbag.
And again, guys, we also know that Dreamcast did come out as
Yeah.
well, which is celebrating their what?
16th, which is not.
Yeah.
It's not as sexy as 20, so I don't know. We might do
Yeah.
something special for them, but
Well, hopefully.
That'll be
We'll
next
get there.
episode, I
We'll get there
think,
eventually.
if we do it.
yeah. So
Don't worry,
Cool.
Dreamcast, you're awesome too.
Dark Side of the Kingdom, episode 39. I don't know about you guys. I think we did some good work tonight.
Fuck yeah.
Good stuff. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. So we'll be back for the big 40. 40 might be big.
Yes.
40 might be the midlife crisis episode.
Thanks
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can say thank you as well. You can find our boy Dean on Twitter at AKA Dean Stone. You can find Ian, my boy over here. You can find him over at a little too Raph.
Yeah.
He doesn't say much, but when he does say, it says a lot.
I'm glad you cleared that up. I was following a little too Leo for a while. Not a lot going on, but I'm
No,
glad.
you don't.
Raph. Let's get
Wow.
Raph. Yeah.
Raph,
Little too
we all know that Raph's the best.
Yeah. He's the
A little
go-to.
too Raph.
Yeah.
All right, and you can also follow me on Twitter at the One Pariah. That's the number one, the One Pariah, and
Yeah.
that's just about on every other social media if you
Yeah.
want. You can follow us at
Side of Kingdom.
Dark Side Kingdom on Twitter. Check us out on our website, darksideofthekingdom.com. Give us a like on Facebook, Dark Side of the Kingdom. You can also find us on iTunes. We are on Stitcher. We are also on RSS feeds.
RSS feeds, maybe Twitch one day, maybe.
We will be coming on Twitch as well. We have a
Don't get
channel. The channel's there.
Don't
It
get your
is
hopes up.
made.
Let's see what happens.
There's an awesome offline graphic if you want
Yeah.
to take a look. Don't worry, guys. We'll be streaming in the future. We're just trying to get things figured out. Give us a like, follow, whatever the hell. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Episode 40. Maybe we'll think of something big for you guys.
Special guest, maybe.
Special guest.
Maybe
Well,
a special guest.
Yeah, we do. We actually been looking really hard the last couple of weeks. We've working through some ear to the streets, worked through some loopholes, made some contacts, paid a lot of cash. Special guest next week. Maybe not.
We paid a lot of cash. We've lost
We
a
found
lot
a
of cash.
prostitute who had time on her hands.
Yeah. We're gonna talk prostitution games next week.
Woo!
And
All right, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Thanks, guys. can't believe that's a thing.
Mountain Dew mouth.
What's it? They have Japanese brewery, blah blah blah. They bought a Canadian company, Sleeman Breweries, in 2006. That's close by a lot.
Sapporo.
That's still imported then from Canada. But it doesn't say it, man.
Yeah, so the company has 5 breweries in Japan. The Sleeman Brewer in Canada.
Canada.
I think they should change their name.
The Sapporo Brewing Company in La Crosse, Wisconsin. La Crosse.
Yeah. Sounds like a douchey place.
Oh, I know what that is.
Hey man.
LaCroix, I think.
LaCroix.
It says, yeah.
Or Leroy.
Sapporo Draft
Leroy.
Premium in North. Is that what this is? Premium beer.
Sapporo, New York.
It says premium, whatever that
This
means.
is the number one selling
It's
Asian
good, though.
beer
I mean,
in the United States.
It is good.
Wow. That's a weird statement.
According to Wikipedia.
We're the number one Asian beer.
Hurry up. Name 3 Asian beers right now.
I couldn't.
Right, dude. We're drinking one. Sapporo. Come on. Kirin. I know Kirin's one. The third, I don't fucking
Oh, yeah,
know.
Kirin's good.
Kirin's good. Kirin might actually be imported, not this whitewashed fucking American shit brewed in fucking...
That's Canada. Alaska, you're right.
Louisiana, I think.
Louisiana.
Oh, it's
Man, Japanese beer, good old-fashioned Japanese beer brewed in Louisiana.
Hey man.
Welcome to the New South.
If you go to like at a Japanese restaurant or Chinese restaurant, who's cooking the food?
Mexicans.
There you go.
Or Ecuadorians.
Yeah. You go to any good, like, Italian restaurant. No. Mexicans in the back.
Mexican in the back.
Like,
I was at a Thai restaurant.
Not a bad thing to
all
say.
of the cooks
Mexicans know what
were Spanish.
Yeah.
But it was good food, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing to point out is Mexicans are good at cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Adapting to
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Have you guys heard of I went to this place for work. We went to lunch. It was called Taco y Taco. Like Taco
Oh, yeah,
y Taco. Did I tell you that?
You-
Oh, yeah.
I
I posted it on Twitter, so you kind of knows the story.
I just
Yeah, so we got to lunch, right? So it's like this line, and then there's like 5 different windows.
Super busy?
It wasn't busy, so that kind of led to some confusion. But basically, there's 5 stations, and you can walk up at any given point and order beef, vegetarian, pork, and chicken tacos, and there's like a salad bar. And so it's like, you walk up, everything's in Spanish, and you kind of like, all right, I'll take one of these pork tacos, one of these beef tacos, one of these chicken tacos. Do the trifecta of experience.
Yeah.
For the beef, it was super confusing. There's like 8 things listed. I didn't know anything, so
Oh, wow.
I went with the first choice. I went with the taco sesos. CESOS. Spelled on the board. I did some Googling. It's actually SCSOS.
Yeah.
But ate it. We're sitting there. We're all kind of like, right?
Was it good?
They're like, dude, what's with that taco, man? 'Cause like, I'm sitting there with my coworkers, and the beef is white. So it's like, okay. Like,
white beef.
why is it white? It was
Not
left
gray?
out. Yeah, so it was like grayish, whitish.
Did you
tuna.
eat it first?
I ate it. I ate it and had like a lot of cilantro, a lot of
Was it
onions.
good, though?
It was like coming out of the side. It's like
Was it
coming out the
good?
side of my mouth. I'm like pushing it back in my mouth and eating it. It was good. I ate it.
Okay.
I ate it. It was definitely. It was the least favorite of the 3 tacos.
Okay.
Was it more expensive than the other
No.
tacos, or
No.
same price?
No, same price. First choice. Number 1 option. I'm sure it
What's
happens.
great about this is our
all
Spanish
the time.
fans already know how this is going to end.
they love it. They love it. The payoff's already there. So basically, long story short, we eat it. I'm like, the girl next to me, she's just Googling it. She's like, I want to know what you're eating. So I'm like, hold on. Let's not while I'm eating it. Let's just wait till we get back to the office. I kind of forgot about it. And then like an hour later, my boss was like, dude, we Googled it. Fucking taco sesos. What do you think? Like, what do you think right now?
He told me. I remember.
Yeah, fucking beef brain tacos. It's like 100%.
Why is that on a list?
Why is it on the list? Why is it number 1? And why didn't anybody fucking say anything? Like, it's just like.
No,
are you
I'm sure
kidding
they're
me?
back there like, you can't believe this. Gringo just bought this shit.
You should have seen the eyes. Like his eyes when he ordered it. He was like, "Whoa, really?" And he kind of like stuck his hand in some tin foil. That should have been my fucking red flag. It's like, God damn it. And
Maybe just thought you were hardcore. Like, this guy's fucking eating brains.
I'm not gonna lie
man.
though. I felt kind of cool afterwards. I felt like a little bit
Hang
more
on, man.
traveled.
Did you
I think
feel
you-
smarter?
Actually, honestly, after I ate it, I was started dissecting the flavors in my stomach, and then I got kind of sick. I made myself sick too. So
Well, you're the only person in the room that's eating gray matter.
Yeah.
From a
You're
cow.
like a zombie.
don't eat gray beef. Everybody.
I think that's
Brains.
a rule to live by, actually.
Well,
Don't
people are
eat gravy.
eating. Someone's eating it.
Yeah. I mean, dude. First
What
choice.
was it? I mean, when you didn't make yourself sick, was it good though? Did it taste
ate
any
it.
different,
I
like
ate
than beef? Like
to be fair, I even said so. I wasn't a fan of the texture. It was definitely I was expecting like the pork taco, nice and crunchy, nice good flavor
This
profiles.
is more of like an avocado type.
the
flavor.
chicken, nice crunchy profile. It was like a mush. It was more of like a
Smooths
like a,
out.
like
Yeah.
a wet
potted meat.
potted meat. I was like, is this shit pickled? I'm like, what's going on? I thought worst case scenario, maybe like stomach, like
Pickled
maybe like
brain.
Yeah,
tilapia or whatever the
yeah.
fuck. Italians eat that
Tilapia
shit.
is a fish.
Or worst case scenario, I thought maybe my beef taco was tilapia.
What the hell is stomach stuff?
Right?
No, it's
But it's close though. It's like menudo soup. I don't know, dude.
Oh
It's,
no, what the hell's it called?
Hey,
some
mixing
tripe,
everything.
tripe.
Tripe, that's what it is.
Yeah, tripe.
tea. I was close.
Tilapia.
I was close. Fuck tilapia, dude. Right? Cheap ass fish. So yeah, man.
it's
Taco
not bad.
taco.
Right. I'm glad we got that, guys.
Yeah. So boom.
Awesome.
It's kind of fucked up. That was the first choice. They probably do that all day. They probably.
They
like,
probably, maybe that's why they
No,
put
white
no.
motherfucker,
I'm sure the
man.
first thing they say is, like another person asks, "What is that?" And they're like, "Oh," and you're like, "I don't want it."
He's like chopping it up. It was interesting though. All things considered, it's kind of like Mexican.
You should go back, take
Mexican
a picture of the
hibachi.
list, and just see
Was
what
it-
all the
Was it
things
like kind of
are.
like ground beef esque? Like did they just like it was all like
like raw ground beef. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even dark gray. It was like whitish, light gray.
Yeah, but that's how brain looks.
I would love to see them cook it. That's what.
Yeah, it was gross. So yeah, taco taco.
All right.
This episode
So
is
now-
brought to you by Taco
Hey.
Taco.
Now out
the
of five,
smartest decision you can make.
out of five brains,
No.
what do you rate these tacos?
I would say in general the experience you gotta go. Tacos are cheap.
Where's it at?
I don't even remember. Like my boss drove, so we were
Taco
kinda all
Taco.
talking. In Vegas, it's just a brand new taco shop. It's kind of close by the Thomas and Mack Central Las Vegas area.
We should go.
Upper class, it's fun, dude. The fucking pork tacos were amazing because it was like on like a
What part of
rotisserie,
pork did you get?
and it was like I don't know, but it was like the good parts.
Somewhere near
right?
the head.
It was like they have the great.
I got heart and liver.
Yeah,
It's
they got
so good.
the pork scrotum taco where they take the scrotum meat of the pig and they wrap it around the taco meat and they serve it with a nice tilapia fish. But yeah, taco go, man. They're like
Nice.
$250 each, which is weird because you would think the beef brain would be a little bit more pricey than the fucking.
I'm sure they get it
anything else.
cheaper than anything
Yeah, they probably
else.
get it for free.
Oh, you want this
Throw it
shit?
away. They probably like, throw it
I'll
away.
convince some dumb white guys to buy it.
Yeah, they get it for free. Hey man,
Taco.
it's all profit. That
Sesos.
the brain tacos, nothing but profit.
Hashtag Sesos.
Also, apparently, I tell Percy on a daily basis that he's ugly, and I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah, he does. Every day.
Like literally.
You
or
didn't really
just, like,
notice? You
subconsciously?
didn't notice until I said that?
No, I've never been.
Wow.
I don't listen to half the shit I say.
Give me an example. Is it just like
It's very nonchalant.
Yeah.
He's being an asshole's in his blood, like to a point where it just flows out. That's his aura, is asshole. If his
I just assumed-
if his aura was a color, it was brown. Ian permeates brown constantly.
I think I'm more of a dick than an
yeah.
asshole.
If Ian was a starfish, starfish, he would be made out of chocolate. Like, to me, I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
No,
Give him
no.
an example.
Limp Bizkit joke? No way. Sorry.
like with hot dog flavored water. You asshole.
That's,
You made me go there.
that-
Fuck you.
More
All right.
booze. More
No,
booze.
oh yeah, please. No, I don't know why I even brought that up, but we were having a little break outside of my house, and I was telling my girlfriend that, well, yeah, this fucking calls me ugly every day.
Every day. That's quite the commitment.
Every day. and,
quite the commitment.
and he doesn't know that he does it. Like I said, it's just nonchalant. He's like, hey, man, like if we're at work, he's like, hey, man, I got an email from someone. Can you check it, please? Oh, when you're ugly. Like, it's just like off the, just, like it's nothing to him. Every
Wait, what do I
fucking day. Like, hey, man, can you do me a favor?
Like,
Check
he
that email.
literally calls you ugly. Like,
Yeah,
just
he
like,
does.
You're ugly. Just real
he
quick.
goes. He'll
what's
tack,
wrong, man?
He'll tack on things and be like,
Ian.
he'll be like, hey man, can you check that email for me? You're ugly and no one likes you. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, yeah, sure, Ian. I'll get right on top of that.
I don't remember anything I ever say in
It's
the
like
office.
deep seated, just like totally.
But this
subconscious.
this may be the reason why he wants to calm down and
Okay.
have more people like him instead of hate him
I mean,
on their first basis.
I
of
know
meeting
Ian,
him.
so I enjoy Ian. I like Ian
I've had a buddy who said
like
that,
Ian a lot.
and I didn't
Hey,
realize it
fingers
until he
crossed right
said
now. I
this.
don't know.
I had a buddy who said,
I haven't heard what Ian said behind my back. To be fair.
Oh, you want to know?
I'm sure he said something. I'm sure he said a few things. I don't know.
I don't think
I'm just
I
kidding. I'm just kidding.
That fucking
No.
that wop.
I've never called you a wop, a dago, or
Thank
anything
you.
like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. You could though, as long as I'm in the room.
Yeah.
Ian has said something, and I'm always like, I wonder what you say behind my back.
I was hanging with one of my friends, and he was just like, "You kind of speak another language than most people." And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Like, people just don't get you. And then once they figure out you're just being a sarcastic person, then they're like, "Oh, I get it." But most people don't get that right away. So that's when I stopped. That's when I changed. Like, this was like years ago in terms of like when I first meet people.
It hasn't worked. It's so
Either way, I toned it down. I used to be a lot more in your face.
A little bit, just just instant assessment. Just kind of like, here's the deal. I don't like you.
I've never done that. I should do that.
You
Like
should.
your face.
It might be easier.
Do you know what? People get really pissed off if you tell them they have shitty friends. Do you ever notice that?
How many people talk shitty?
I told this one girl, now we're not friends anymore, but I'm like, you have shitty friends. And she's like, fuck you. How can you say that? I'm
What
like,
was shitty? What was shitty about them?
They're just shitty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what makes them shitty? What made them?
I mean,
shitty?
I see where that comes from.
I can see that too. It's just
I had
like,
an ex that was like, she's like, you don't have real friends. She threw that at me. She's like, you have friends, but you don't have a real friend. Like, your friends are just fucking. I'm like,
No,
I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
well, I can see that. I mean, it's you have friends.
But that was like years ago. So.
But how many real friends do you have? Like now, I have a lot more real friends than I do. Like, I don't know. I've always had friends that I hang out with on a regular basis. Those are the friends I would call friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I have a lot of acquaintances that I would have no interest in really being friends with.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's like there are real friends. I mean, if you guys needed a shirt, I'd give you my shirt off my back. It's like, here, stay warm.
Like, all of my friends are reliable
He has
people.
real friends to me.
Like, if I was in a situation and I went through my contact list, I bet you 90% of them would be able to help me. But like, hey, I'm stuck here. Can you get me? They'd be like, oh yeah, no problem. I'd be there. Like, that's just how my friends are.
Yeah.
I just pick good people, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah. So that girl, nobody would pick her up.
Oh, people would pick her up.
Oh yeah.
But for different reasons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Is she hot? Is she smoking? Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. I like it. She had tits. That works.
Let's do this.
There could be
And she has tits. News.
back to news. Do we have a stupid news song? No. All right.